about that technical issue, everyone. Waleed, what'd you talk about in your radio show today?
We hit up on The Rock buying the XFL because, I don't know. As I said in the radio show, like, when you can follow such football visionaries as Vince McMahon and Donald Trump, how can you not?
Sure, right?
It's, yeah, no. It was fun. We also talked about how PFF pulled those bogus stats on Mitch Trubisky, like, to try to make him seem worse than he is, which you don't need to do. We already know he's bad. And you did it on his birthday, which is an even bigger dick move. Like, yeah, we had some fun on the radio.
That's awesome. Yes, KXRX Rockford. Waleed's on there every week
Yeah.
during football season, right?
Yeah.
All right, and so we are here today doing a 14-team auction that has filled up with a lot of our Discord superstars. We've got, who's in here? We've got Jabro and D-A-O-U. I don't know how to spell, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but you know who you are. We've got Fake Classic T. We've got Brian, one of our writers. It's going to be a good time. It's hard to fill these 14 teams. So, as we always do about this time, cheers.
I'm only drinking water today.
That's fine. Do what you got to do. If anyone's wondering, the Golden Girl shot glasses I'm using today are Rose and Blanche. So those girls are going to party with us.
Ooh.
Now.
We're feeling a little sassy today is what I'm hearing.
Oh, yeah. Southern hospitality and Minnesotan rambling.
I think it's kind of crazy when I think about Golden Girls that, like, I remember thinking Betty White was old when that show came out, which was, what, like 30 years ago?
Betty White's 98 years old.
Yeah, it's insane. And still amazing. This is going to be fun. I'm kind of excited. So I might as well just set up my queue right now, shouldn't I?
Thank you for the tip. I have adjusted my levels. Daoud 12. Glad you're in here. So my mic should be a little brighter right now. All right, 14 teams. How does this change what you do, Waleed? Doesn't change.
No, I don't care. I'm just taking the players I want. This is an auction. It's not a snake draft.
Right. That's the best part. People keep coming and go, how do I adjust your values for a 10-team league? And I'm like, no, just get what you want and then make up for it. Figure out what the damage was and pay for it in the back end.
Yeah, I have a... Yeah, I would think a 14-team league, D, one issue is I think that the top-tier players will probably go for more, if I had to guess. I don't know if this will be the case, but that's what I'm predicting.
Definitely. And you can oftentimes... Because I only do one, we used to have our experts league do 14, but because I only do right now my big money league for 14, I oftentimes lull myself into a sense of security with little things that happen in 12 and 10 team leagues. And then when the S hits the fan, and I guess I can swear, but whatever, when it hits the fan in 14 my real 14 team league, I'm like, oh, and I always end up a little short. But then again, it's a 14 team league, so that's fine.
Yeah.
It's supposed to happen.
Oh, so we got 38 seconds. I made a point of going first because, well, why the hell not? I'm going first. Evan's going last. And I'm winning this draft. That's all I know.
Nice. Yeah, I like to go last because if anything goes wrong, I don't have to worry about nominating. Stuff always goes wrong. Hey, I'm in my house tonight.
That's good.
My mom finally got into town, so she's giving my wife and I the night off. So
That's
we are
awesome.
Celebrating with a romantic evening away from each other.
That's how you know you've been married for a very long time.
No, she's right here, and I'll make it up to her. This day just popped up that my mom could do it. All right, I love somebody who nominates for $45. Oh, that's Waleed. Nice job.
Yep. What? We know he's going for over 50, so why play pretend?
We have a shot penalty if you nominate him for a big guy for too little. You have to take a shot in my big money league. Good. 72 is the minimum he should be going for. Yeah,
Well,
yeah, you called it. Well, projected salary 64, average salary over $75. So definitely
yep.
cranks it up disproportionately.
Hey, truth be told, I got him for under what his average salary has been.
You got him for 72?
Yep.
That's remarkable. I've been getting him in 12 mans for 72 and still 12 teams. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. 12 team leagues for 72, and I've been cranking out real nice teams.
So I told you I was coming in here with a plan. My plan was actually going first and seeing if I would get a guy at a price I wanted, like just my favorite guy.
Sure.
And I did.
Nice job. That can work. It's true.
Yeah. So I like Ekeler a lot this year. I think that's a really no Melvin Gordon, and when he didn't have Melvin Gordon last year, he was so good.
People keep talking about he was good with Melvin Gordon. He was a top 12 guy. People keep talking about, oh, I don't know if he can handle the full workload, and it's like they're not going to give him a full workload. They're just going to use him like they did last year, and have Justin Jackson running in there.
Yeah. Is that guy ex? What's his name? Part of the Discord? Ex lunatic?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either, because he seems to be surprised that McCaffrey went for as high as he did.
I want to nominate him for 70 one time and just see what it does to the dynamics.
I wonder if you do that.
You know what? I don't want this chat, though, because you can tell me what's in the chat, but they haven't given themselves permission to be streamed, so I'm going to block the chat here just for safety of them. Whoa! 150.
Who's Jake?
I don't know, but this just turned into a 13-team auction.
Okay. Jake really wanted Saquon.
Yeah. And the thing about a 14-team auction is if this is a troll and not a misclick, it's fine. This data will still be useful for 12-team auctions. Even more so because it's 13 teams now.
Imagine needing to go into a mock draft just to screw up people trying to work on their mock drafts.
Yeah, I've always thought about fun ways to troll. I've never done them. It'd be fun to go back and forth every 10 seconds with another troll and bid a guy up to 188 maximum 10 seconds at a time and waste 30 minutes, but I would never do it.
I don't care enough, and I think it's silly. Like,
something told me, I was thinking about doing a 12-team league, but something told me, I'm like, Evan, there might be trolls every once in a while, and that would derail any useful advice. So do 14 teams, and I'm glad. I don't think this troll is in relation to our Discord or what we're doing. That just happens to hop in Friday nights, get wild.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was also a misclick. Although, I don't know.
He hung around. Usually they troll and leave.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he left.
Oh, he left?
Yeah, all right.
Well,
that's fine.
Good for him. I mean, like, if you look at it, Saquon for 75, I make feel a lot better about my 72 for CMC because...
Yeah, I remember I spent, 73 for Kamara last time.
Yeah.
In a 12er.
Yeah, because Evan and I were having a conversation about this where I've been playing around with my own mock draft. I don't put the work in that Evan does, not even close. But I tend to not try to get those top 15 guys, but I end up with money left over. So it kind of defeats the purpose. Because if I have money left over, I might as well spend the extra $20 to upgrade. I don't know, who was your running back I got? Maybe a Josh Jacobs. But instead I get Christian McCaffrey for like $15, $20 more. If I'm left with $20 at the end, it evens out because I'm getting a better player.
You lost me. You had the money left over at the end.
Yeah. No, I'm saying what I was saying is because I have $20 left over, why would I get Josh Jacobs for $50 when I can get McCaffrey for $7?
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
Like, in the end, it'll balance out.
That's why I say just get what you want in the beginning and then pay the piper in the back end. Figure out the damage, how much you got to pay, and take it out of your wide receiver twos or your flex or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And especially because those guys, there's a much bigger pool that you can pick from. So you'll be able to get someone at the price you want.
Nobody wants. It's fun doing this with a bunch of like experts from our Discord because we all have groupthink. Because we're like, look, the facts are facts. So it's fun when DeAndre Hopkins just sits there. Oh no!
Well,
Then
not.
Brian opens his big wallet. Kenyan Drake. What do you think of Kenyan Drake?
Honestly, I don't care. I'm not a fan. He had one good season. It was like last year at the back half. Like he showed value, but he's also been around for so long that, to me, that's an anomaly. I think he's going higher than I'm willing to put a bid on him. I'd rather take a younger player who has maybe more talents and more upside.
True. Like CMC.
Well, yeah, CMC is younger, but I don't know that but CMC's also proven way more than Kenyan Drake is over his career, despite being younger. So I was thinking more like, honestly, for his price, you can get CEH for that price probably, or maybe a little bit more, but I think his upside is way higher.
Oh, I think the market has adjusted for CEH.
Yeah, he's been going real high, which he should be, but
Chris Godwin.
it's just a little bit more than I wanted to pay for him.
He's on my whatevers list. I don't want him.
Why?
I don't want to pay $40 for him when I could pay $40 for a good RB2.
See, but he's gonna be. I think him and Michael Thomas are the guys. I mean, it's all Tom Brady dump off passes is the way I look at it.
Hopefully, but it's just a little too uncertain. And also, screw Tom Brady, and that's why I auction. Because when it ultimately breaks down to it, even if I didn't have like a rational logic, I could just say I don't like Tom Brady. I'm not getting this guy.
Oh yeah, I'm not really interested in him either. But I am interested in. I don't know. Godwin did really well for me last year, so it's hard not to like him.
Last year was 10 years ago.
That's true.
All right, I'm on the board. Give me some Michael Thomas. $59.
Man, in one of my drafts, I saw him go for like 50 in a 12-man, and that's one of the things where I'm like, why didn't I get him?
Yeah. Well, that also helps us increase our reaction time while we're drinking or doing edibles. That's why we practice.
I like this this bid. He went right to 46. That's enough. That's probably his. Well, that seems like it's his max price.
That's a computer oversight.
Was it?
I've seen George Kittle go for the 30s regularly. This is what one of our Discord people was complaining about. He's like, even if you have a fill up, enough people drop out that it screws it up. But here, 4 people have dropped out, and I'm pretty sure no one's going to drop out for a while. So we got enough good data.
Yeah, but the thing is, you'll have that in your live drafts too.
Well, look at George Kittle. His average salary is $34.
Yeah.
I think it's worth playing that if maybe you could save $12.
See, I didn't know that was a bot, but even if it wasn't a bot, I like just going for your max on what you want.
This is not a bot, and he's going for the max on what he wants.
Yeah.
And here you have to. The average salary means nothing because a big event shifted perception of him.
Yeah.
I saw a site where they did a mock and they had him going at the end of the second round, and people in the comments were like, "Why did you? How? What?" And they were like, "Well, that's his ADP." And I'm like, his ADP doesn't count until the market adjusts to the fact that Damian Williams is out. 64 is fine. I think I would back out at like 55, but 64 is fine.
So right now, Mooney's he's got barbecue strategy down perfect. He's got his 2 guys, Henry and CEH.
Spent just under 130 for him, so he's got to make up a little money, but it's well within possibility.
But also, if those guys do what they are projected to do, he's going to be very hard to beat. because you can fill those wide receivers real cheap.
Oh, yeah. Dalvin Cook. I wish I knew whether or not I was going to get... Brian commits a small breach of etiquette by jumping straight to the triple dog dare. Brian likes himself some Dalvin Cook. Brian is a real smart guy. He's one of our writers. He's probably the best fantasy football team names maker in the whole world.
Hold on.
What? Are you okay?
I'm just yelling at my kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you saw me looking, he's coming in here. You know what it is? He can usually hear me talking. He knows when I'm in here talking, I'm not talking to myself. It's okay, guys. Don't worry. I'm going to beat him later.
No. Didn't your kid go as you for last Halloween?
Oh yeah, I love my kid. I'm not a big believer in spanking because I've never. As a parent, I always felt like when I tried spanking him when he was like when he was young a little bit, and then I was just like, I feel like this is more for me than him, which is not a good thing.
Definitely.
You know?
Yeah, I can just go out in the other room and pound the wall a lot.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah,
I also agree with your sentiments, but even if I was with spanking, I don't think I could do it for much longer because you know how they're like, one of these days the kids are going to get the belt away from you and use it on you, and
you're also outnumbered,
and there's
you're
two of them.
Yeah.
I wrestled them with it today, and like one of them landed a kick to my jaw that still has my head hurting, like, and not my jaw, like I have a headache from like whatever the hell they did to it. Yeah, they're getting. Well, I make them do push-ups. That's their main punishment. If they do something wrong, they do push-ups. Because if I'm not going to get well-behaved kids, I'm going to get a scholarship. Is my attitude. But yeah, they can sock it to me.
I don't know why I went 25 for Tyreek. It's not like it was max. I don't really care if I get him early in a draft. Like my first pick, I'm going for a guy I want, especially when I'm early, because I think I can get him at a good price.
I think our rule for a shot in my big money league is less than half of his average salary, and his average salary is 47, so you would not have had to take a penalty shot for that.
Oh, so I did it perfectly.
Yeah, I did whatever.
I'll tell you what, if there's ever an opening in your league, I remember that first year you had one and I couldn't do it, but I am so down with your
it's mandatory
crazy auction league.
Except for this year, obviously, it's mandatory in person though. But next year we're going to go to Vegas, so you can plan a trip out of it. Yeah, it's a great league. Been around. It's our 20th season, 15th of auction. 14 guys, all of whom like care a lot.
Yeah, Vegas.
You care a lot about drinking.
I care a lot about gambling, so Vegas would be dangerous for me. Wouldn't be that dangerous. Where is?
I'm running out of guys. So I bid $59 for Michael Thomas. Now I can bid up to $71 on my next player, but really I want to bid more like $55 because that'll put me right near $115, which is the benchmark. If I get a guy for less than that, I can put those dollars off forward just to let people know my strategy. It's very similar, barbecue strategy 2.0, to what it was before, but there are some tweaks. So I should definitely, since I just came out with the revision this week, I should definitely be more transparent with my thoughts. My other thought is, I think I want to do another shot. Should I do the shot with Blanche or with Betty White? Let's do it with good old Blanche because that actress is no longer with us. So Betty White can't get too mad. It's a tribute. I don't want girls getting jealous.
There's only one that's still with us, right? It's just Betty White left.
Yep. There's an episode where they talk about how they're going to be together forever, and Betty White goes, but what happens when there's only one of us left?
Oh, that's sad. I really I wonder if is that on any streaming services? Because I would love to try rewatching that. I remember enjoying it as a kid.
It's on Hallmark. It's on Hallmark Channel, which is the weirdest combination. Like, because I'll turn in and I have the box set, but I'll still tune in because I want to watch it. And I'll tune in. If I tune in early, it'll be like a marriage between some white, no doubt virgin blonde lady and some white no doubt Christian man because it's Hallmark Channel, and I'm like, this is offensive. Can I just get to my half an hour of jokes about old people having sex already? Come on, this is filth.
What do you think is Joe Mixon for 60? No. That's a lot.
That's a bot. This is why people were complaining the bots throw it off, but we're almost done with bot nonsense.
That's fine.
Also, Mixon for 60, that will happen too. And like you said earlier, in a 14 team, that'll happen. That's not crazy. That's not wrecking the market. That's no.
Yeah.
Who was it? Saquon Barkley for 150.
Oh, I like Julio too, but I don't think I'm going to do that.
So Jake picked Saquon Barkley for 150 and then bailed. He still has $50. What are the odds the bot puts together a team for him that's not rated to finish last? That's what I'm rooting for now. I want the bot. Bot time. Step it up, bot. Save us all. Oh, I don't like that Miles Sanders just went. And I'll tell you why in a second.
Huh.
I don't like this one bit.
I thought he was your guy.
He has a, quote, lower body injury, quote.
Yep.
Which could be a stubbed pinky toe and could be colon cancer. You know, it's just, why are you, you're being hockey levels of vague. There.
He's got, he's now a double amputee.
Yeah.
So it's the worst kind of body injury. Oh, yeah. Fournette's going way too early.
The guy in
Fournette is dropping in so many mocks, and you're getting him right in that.
Yeah, I don't like when they nominate my RB3 candidates early.
Yeah, I'm not usually a big fan either, but also he's a guy that's been my RB2 in so many drafts, and if I get him under 30, I feel pretty good about it.
Well, I say to budget 25 for his caliber of running back, so 27 is not out of line in my according to my strategy.
Well, the way I look at it, I just saved money on. You see, the reason I went for him here too is he's been going later, but this is actually really early for Fournette, and there are still guys that I know everyone likes better. So I knew I was going to get him at a good price, or at least I felt confident I could get him at a good price. So I went for it. Which, I mean, Fournette and CMC.
See,
if I had that last year, I would have destroyed.
This is right here was why I didn't want Miles Sanders to go, because Josh Jacobs is the last in this very, very
tier. Yeah,
and the gap is insane. Waleed, I read it out. Like I think it's Miles Sanders is going for an average of 48, and then the next highest player is going for an average of like 31.
While I understand why he's in that tier, I also don't like. I'm not as hung up on getting those top 15 guys as you are, because I feel like mid-round value can make up for that. Because if I get enough mid-round value, some of those are going to break out.
All right, so I got Jacobs for the princely sum of 63, so that adds me up to 122. So I'm about $7 over where I want to be, but I'm still $8 under the maximum, so I can do this. I just got to start looking for values here later, and it's going to be hard because this is 14 team. But I gotta take my trigger finger and pull it real far from the trigger right now to just watch it. I know who I'm nominating next, though. This is ridiculous. If I didn't bid 63 for Josh Jacobs, at best I'd have Melvin Gordon or Chris Carson as my RB1.
Here. Am I still here? Can you hear me, Evan?
Yep.
Okay, I got booted, so let's see if I got stuck with a player I don't want. Oh, thank you, Dave. Do you see what just happened there? Oh, I almost got screwed. You're not talking to me, Evan, so now I'm nervous.
Somebody mentioned the blackface episode of Golden Girls in the chat, and I wanted to set the somebody already came to the girls' defense. I want to set the record straight. They were putting on a makeup mud pack, and
really?
A black family that had beef with Dorothy comes in, and Rose and Betty are sitting there with their mud packs. So still problematic, but not blackface. Blackface is intentionally racist. So
I disagree. I think if anything, I don't even find that problematic. I think that's making fun of a situation where you're doing something that you're not intending to do.
Welcome to the Golden Girls. Yeah.
Yeah. That's actually that's exactly that edge of comedy I love.
But they keep calling it blackface, and I'm like, blackface is no.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. What's up?
Oh, dude. We're going through like a half hour of audio problems, dude. I couldn't get on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Jabro, welcome. This is Jabro. The Jabro won our Experts League 2 seasons ago and beat me in the Goon Auction League, beat my all-time record high score by 5 for season points. And he was with us. He was our special guest last week, wasn't he? Nice. Welcome.
He was.
Thank you.
How you doing, Jabro?
I'm the one that got Elliot and Austin.
You're the what?
I'm the team that got Eclair and Ezekiel. To show you where I'm at.
Oh.
Team 4, I think.
Oh yeah, it's Eckler.
Eckler.
Yeah, you called him Austin, and I was like, Tavon Austin?
Oh, yeah.
What's going on? Okay.
Oh, my God. Tavon Austin.
Well, it's on a first name basis.
When is he
here.
going to be relevant again?
The answer is never.
You and I both have $78 left, and you have Elliott and Eckler, and I have Michael Thomas and Josh Jacobs. If you're watching that, people weigh in on whom you would rather have, because I don't know at this point.
You got Jacobs and Thomas. He's got Eckler, and who was the other one?
Elliott. Ezekiel.
Elliott.
Or as it's pronounced in its native biblical language, Ezekiel.
I think I lean more towards the two running backs. I like getting a couple of big running backs early because wide receiver is the easiest position to cover.
Oh, and Waleed Jabro is probably going to sound faded in your ear.
We had this problem last.
Yeah, it comes through. His levels are fine. His levels are fine for me. It's just an issue with relaying OBS that I haven't quite figured out. So don't worry too much. I know we have technical issues. This guy,
I'm only worried because it makes it hard to talk to him.
I understand. This guy should have nominated. Hop in the Discord voice chat. Live draft stream. Yeah, and then you'll be fine.
I didn't even realize that was a thing.
Well,
I will do that right now.
While I take some bot or not for $37 for James Conner, what happened there? Jabro, weigh in on this. Why did James Conner get leapt up from like $23 projected salary to $36 overnight?
I don't know. It's not nothing like in the news.
No reason.
There's some bots? Yeah, there's nothing.
Bizarre.
Oh, that's so much better.
Oh, there you are, dude.
Yeah. Can you hear me better now, too?
Except you need to
I couldn't hear you before.
Hey, Wally, it's great, except you need to now mute your Google Hangouts mic.
Mute my mic?
Just the Google Hangouts mic.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Okay. We're getting an echo, yeah.
There we go.
Done. Is that better?
Much better. Perfect.
Oh,
I love being able to use my master's degree in new media production, finally, 12 years after I graduated.
No! I was too busy doing that, and I nominated a guy I did not want to nominate this early.
I was like,
Robinson?
I was like, you're really mad about my
degree.
degree.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. This sucks, because I'm not paying $40 for Allen Robinson.
Eaten by a bot.
God. Well, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, this is why Connor jumped up $15 overnight. He gave an interview where he said, "I believe in myself." And
so it's not Coach
I think what we need is an interview with me where I can say you're the only one who does.
Hey, Brian Sklar's in the chat now, voice chat. What's up, Brian?
I got everybody.
Yo.
My wife says,
I bring all the boys to the yard, dude.
Fuck.
I didn't know that.
What do you guys thoughts on T.Y. Hilton this year?
He's in my wide receiver 2s. I'll take for 50%.
If he was in the slot, I'd feel a lot better about him with what's his face thrown to him.
Rivers, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, Rivers.
I mean, that's a good take.
Man, because anything over 15 yards, it's like you seen him last year. I mean, you saw Rivers throw.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, he was throwing ducks.
I know. As a Raiders fan, it was glorious.
Even Eli Manning, his last 3 years, weren't throwing ducks like that last year. They were bad.
Galladay. See, this is where I wish there wasn't a rapidly disappearing middle class in terms of running backs. I would have loved to gotten
plastic T. Stop it.
A tier 3 running back as my starter, and then had money left over for Galladay. But I couldn't make the downgrade from Jacobs to Chris Carson, I guess, as my RB1.
Because I love Galladay, but the price range he's in doesn't fit in my auction plans.
It fits sometimes if I get my first two people and one of them's an RB, and it's for like 105 total. I'm like, I can throw that extra.
Yeah.
I can throw that extra 10 on Galladay's 35 and get him for like 41. That's the only time it works out, though.
See, I've been getting him into 40s, and he does fit into my plans. The thing is, I've changed my plans by going hard. You know what? I think I fucked up. I should have gone for him.
Dude was a top 6. Dude was a top 6 wide receiver, and his quarterback was nobody. He was a season ticket holder.
I have been on the Galladay bandwagon since the beginning.
Yeah, this is a nomination, Jabro, that you would be asked to do. You'd be forced to do a shot for in my BML.
I honestly was talking to you guys, and I thought it was my turn, dude, because my sound's not working again for the nominations like last week.
Yeah,
you're gonna put me on auto pick. I'm like, what are you talking about?
All right, Waleed.
What?
I see what's going on here.
This is why in-person auctions are the best. Just screaming math at people. Whoa!
Okay.
What was that, John? Auto picker.
Kind of straight
They're
boy.
like $1. Robots like, fuck you.
Yeah.
This is like a sitcom.
I really want Adam Thielen.
This is like a sitcom-esque auction plot where you're just at the auction and you fan yourself with your paddle and end up bidding $15,000 for a painting or whatever.
I don't know.
Okay, who's doing these?
I don't understand why Beckham has been going. Like, he's been going for a decent amount in a lot of my mocks.
People show
and
up who don't know
don't
nothing.
understand why.
People
Why are
show
these
up.
auto pickers going $15 above every single one?
What bots ruin everything?
But I thought they just
You
stopped
didn't see
at
him
the
pull down that
salary.
jump
No,
ball
they do
and-
not. They do not stop at the salary. They go 10 to 30% above.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're
Waleed,
poorly programmed.
there was video footage of Odell getting a jump ball between two DBs. Isn't that's worth $40?
It's
Yeah, but
worth
they are
$40
strippers
to
Look,
Dave.
I'm actually a big
Whoever
ODB fan. I want Baker Mayfield to like put it together, but I have zero trust right now. Like,
Of course.
I need Cleveland to show me that they're not completely idiotic.
Chris
and
Bott.
history says that that's not going to happen.
Chris Bott has been ruining everything, and I thank Jake Bott for nominating Melvin Gordon to get Chris Bott tapped out. Oh, ex-lunatic, dude. Come on. They're doing it. The bots are fighting. Just let them do their thing. Let them kill each other.
You know, I feel like I need to point out that me waving at my kid and saying mean things, you guys need to know that's how I talk to my kid. He yells at me, too. We're actually very happy together, so I haven't killed him yet. I feel like it just because I was talking about beating kids and stuff earlier.
Nobody fired up like in 20 minutes, dude.
Look, we're in a cancel culture right now. I have a comedy career that I got to take real fucking seriously, guys. All right?
I'm pretty sure
So
the
just let me
blackface.
fucking off.
I'm pretty sure you were off the media focus when the blackface episode of Golden Girls was written in chat. Like, I think pretty sure people forgot all about Judgment for whatever you did.
All you do is point outside, point to the door, dude. I do that like 30 times a day, dude.
All right.
God,
Let's do
I am
this to
so
keep
in
on.
my own head.
Oh, Lamar Jackson's up.
Oh God, bots. I love how people bid like the bots aren't gonna just ruin this for everyone.
I
Yeah.
just got my $5. I gotta do $5 on Lamar Jackson.
Thank
I don't
you,
know. The
bot.
bots might
There
have
we go,
spent all their money.
Landry.
There we go.
Bots.
I was like $1,
Just like
$2,
Landry, he'll hype on
$3.
himself.
Although
That bot jumped on
32
that
is
like
not the
Waleed
worst.
jumped on his kids.
I don't like the minute a quarterback is considered top 5. I'm not trying to draft him. He's not worth it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I take pride in finding those guys. Like I'm a big proponent of grabbing.
Don't you think Watson
quarterbacks.
and what's his face, Seattle? Don't you think those guys are both top 5? They go for
Yeah, they are,
Yeah.
and I'm not going to bid on them because they're going to be
What?
too expensive. I
10
can
and
find
$5.
someone.
sometimes they
Yeah,
go.
but-
Remember, I got him for $5 last week.
Yeah, I got
that's fine.
Watson for 10.
That's fine.
That's what
Yeah,
they're going for.
I don't want to spend $10 on a quarterback. I'll spend $5 on 2 quarterbacks and be happy.
I ain't gonna lie though,
Spend
because
$10 on Mark Ingram.
Rodgers went for $1 the last 3 auctions I've seen. So I mean,
That's
I
crazy.
I'll take Rodgers at $1 all day long.
You won't get him for $1 though
Oh, I know.
because I'd take him in every draft.
Well, I'm just gonna bet $2 in. How about that?
I just told you I'll spend $5. All right, you're gonna have to up your game, bro.
6 it is.
6. Too much. $1. I'm not gonna get a former MVP Super Bowl.
Now we're getting a Wilson territory.
Girly.
That's my move too. Like my first round, I love drafting the top quarterbacks and tight ends just to let all the money get out.
Good bid, bot. Good bid.
Poor Gurley.
Navy's
A lot
out.
of money have fallen. Mostert.
$26 for Mostert.
Yeah, I can't mustard enough for that.
Boo!
Yeah, bring it.
It's all a bunch of dads in this chat, dude.
That's $26 for what? 4 150-yard games, and the rest are gonna be like 40-yard games.
Yeah,
He's on the Falcons.
Give us a stat.
The Falcons are a one football team.
Starts.
In Atlanta.
In one city near Atlanta.
They're the one football team as long as you don't include
Ooh.
soccer.
See, that was a kick in the teeth to Evan right here.
God damn it.
What?
Robert Woods, weren't you high on him?
Yeah, aren't you
Like
high
for
on
going
Woods?
real cheap?
Yeah, weren't you talking about that?
I'm high on about 15 to 20 wide receiver twos. Whichever one goes for real cheap, I'll get that one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
But I feel like that was
Robert
deliberately. That $10 bid for Woods was directed at you. I'm just saying that was an active aggression.
That was fake plastic tea, so probably
Was it
actually.
Oh, I know.
That's cool.
I don't actually expect to get Aaron Rodgers in this draft because fake plastic tea is in here.
He's going to nominate him for 6.
He's going to go more than that. He's a Packer fan, too.
Carl,
Actually, that might keep him.
Carl, get your mic and get in the Discord chat, dude.
Yeah,
Ooh.
defend yourself.
Defend your cheesy homeland.
Oh, boo. That's a boo.
All right, good. And now I feel like I'm at that spot where I have the most money left. We're tied for the most money left with my nemesis, my most hated adversary. I'm saying fuck you, fake plastic tea. See, I like it. This is the bot that's actually being a real asshole in this draft, as far as I'm concerned.
All right, I got Carson for 33. I had 35 budgeted. 50. I had 35 budgeted for him, so that's 2 of the $7 I needed to make up for things to be looking all right. And I'm gonna nominate this jabroni. So, oh wait, I thought that was Mark Ingram. Never mind. This is gonna do nothing for my base game.
I thought that was Mark Sanchez.
What happened to Swift? I heard that. Sideline. Okay, I heard someone talking about Kerryon Johnson being like worth a damn again.
I think that was fake plastic tea. Get in here.
Yeah, it was.
Let's see who goes hard on Dak.
Oh,
there we go.
Chris.
Butts. It's always butts.
Although I will say this, I feel like I should wait to put Dak because I noticed that he falls late for quarterbacks.
Yeah, all those tier 2 quarterbacks.
When he wants it.
But Dak, I won't spend $21 for him. As I said, I'm not going to spend more than $5 for a quarterback. I can make it work.
I think I'll go to 9 or 10, like Jabro did last week.
But 9 or 10 for Dak. I mean, with Cooper, Gallup, and was it Judy? Is that who? Who they drafted?
CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb.
CDC Lamb.
All those wide receivers, like I love this wide receiver crop for Dynasty this year. Love it so hard.
CDC Lamb is the only wide receiver who's immune to COVID.
How come that didn't get in the COVID team names?
It did. We had CDC Lamb in there.
Okay.
Yeah. Probably just because I, put it in there quietly because it's not great.
I have a question. Is Keenan? Is this the year that he tears his ACL? It's like every other year, right?
Odd numbers, I thought.
Yeah,
odd numbers.
But he didn't last year, so he's due.
He didn't last year, so he's probably gonna tear both ACLs this year.
They're both. Yep.
The correct answer is, I can tell you after I auction whether or not he's on my team. Those are the years. Those are the years. It's like a meme.
That's true for me also.
It's like a meme in my big money league.
Oh, I loved getting DJ Moore last year when you could get him cheap. I hope that I'm just as good at picking my wide receivers this year as I was last year.
Annie, if you want to watch your show on the big screen, it doesn't pick up on my mic. Okay.
DJ Moore.
What are your thoughts on Curtis Samuel?
No.
In general,
I would not throw a dollar.
Just in general, not fantasy. He's not fantasy relevant, but like I feel like he should be.
He went to Ohio State. So
Yeah, so he's got one strike against them.
shut the hell up. You shut your mouth.
Did you just tell me to shut up?
No, I'm talking to Jabril.
No, I'm talking about fake plastic tea.
Oh.
He's telling me to shut the fuck up about Curtis Samuel. I'm not going to shut the fuck up
What
about
chat
him,
are you
right?
in? There's like 7 chats going on.
Yeah.
it's in the draft
It's in
chat.
the
Oh,
Yahoo.
yeah, I'm not-
You can't show that because
Yeah. I could. It's not illegal, but I don't want.
no.
You know.
Oh, so okay, there he is.
Yeah, I know. Like Jake's going to be real upset that it's going to be documented that he's a fucking idiot.
Maybe not Dave, but Peter Espindola, I feel like is doxable. You know, like, so if they say something, I don't want them like to have to, live it for the rest of their lives.
Doxable.
They say something about Golden Girls and blackface that they misinterpreted incorrectly. I don't think that should be severely.
That was me. I was talking about Golden Girls and blackface.
I know, that's why I was bringing it up. It's
As
called
an act of aggression.
referential callback.
Landry's about, right?
And I'm glad you
I'm
brought
just
it
going
up
to let him
because-
get Jonathan Taylor
Yeah, seriously.
just because I want him to not have any money because I'm sick of
Yep.
it.
Yeah, that's perfect. I'm glad.
Right strategy.
I'm glad you called out the Golden Girls blackface episode so we could clarify and discuss it.
Yeah.
How racist it was?
It
yeah,
was-
totally.
It's
Nah.
not. It's
Oh,
not
no.
racist
Yeah.
at all. It's making fun of racism.
Okay, Brian, I have a black friend, and he said
I'm
it's not
on
making
board,
fun of
guys.
racism.
I'm on board. Let's slash S after everything I say.
What, Annie?
Is Money a Bears fan too?
What?
Okay, Chris, I'm not that big a Bears fan. Like, if he was a Bears fan, he's not
Oh,
anymore.
go ahead, fake.
You
plastic
keep it as a
Get 'em.
Packer. I'm.
Yeah, T
You
went
think I'm going
$18.
on Montgomery? You're wrong.
Oh,
Not with that offensive line.
wait. Who's throwing for them now?
Oh my God!
Take my
The
dad.
person throwing for them is the person in seat
kill-
12.
Next year, when
Road
they
C.
cut Rodgers, he's going to be a Bear, and that's going to be awesome.
He's gonna go full on Favre.
Yeah,
I hope
do
he
the Favre
does.
thing.
I actually just want Rodgers on the Bears for the disconnect because so many people have hated him for so long. I'm not a guy who hates players on other
But isn't-
teams.
Isn't that the same as Favre going to the Vikings?
It's literally the same division.
I enjoyed that. Oh, I enjoyed the hell out of that too.
And
was
Green
great.
Bay people are like, why do you keep shellacking us with our former quarterbacks? I don't
It's,
know what's going on here,
I just don't understand why people get that upset. Like,
Oh,
they should be
Brian.
loyal to a city.
Yeah.
dude. Brian
that they
can,
hold on,
were
well,
born in.
Brian can show you a thread, boy. Like,
Look, there was so
gonna need
the
a link.
Buccaneers. The Buccaneers posted a video of Brady hitting Evans downfield, and Brady reacted to it with some inappropriate gif. But anyways, so the Patriots fans got in there and were like, "Oh, you're making your buddy Julian Edelman feel like shit because you're pumping up your teammates," and it's like, "Oh, calm down."
they were seriously mad because he was cheering for his own receivers.
That's the most Patriots response.
It was brainworms personified. It was so weird.
Like, and none of these athletes care, nor should they.
Well, I'm sure Edelman
Well,
would be like,
fandom in general
I'm
is
sure-
stupid.
I'm
Like,
sure Edelman's not sitting there in a bubble bath with a picture of Tom Brady just pining away. Like,
No.
why did he dump me? You know, what the hell?
all by myself.
And what if somebody say, "Oh, Tom Brady, the only loyalty Tom Brady has is to Tom Brady"?
Dude, you pay me $25 million a year, you get my loyalty. Like,
Yeah.
I don't. It's real simple.
What's negotiable?
Okay, $2 a year.
Classic T.
$25 million. I come much cheaper. I can be bought. Corporate world, if you're watching this Twitch screen, I will be your man. I will shill whatever you need.
All right, Peter Espindola. It's yours.
Espindola.
I like that name, Peter Espindola. I'm kind of glad that these bots were taking guys I don't want, though, for the most part.
I love how 4 bots managed to freaking derail an entire damn mathematical discourse.
Yeah,
The 150
they really did.
Barkley really.
This is a fucking mess.
That was a gift.
I was bidding on Saquon, and I don't have anybody yet, and it's all,
That
out
was
of
a
budget. I'm like,
gift.
how's it out of budget?
If you're gonna drop out, at least spend all your money on one guy so your bot doesn't sit around playing spoiler.
I like that after 150, I'm not sure what's more egregious, 150 for Saquon or 26 for Mostert. Like, truth be told, like Saquon, I at least have some confidence in. Oh.
Cream and sugar.
I don't really like Hunts this year.
What?
No. Me neither.
It's my entire thing. I just want nothing to do with Cleveland this year.
Is that different than other years?
I love his average salary 6.
Yeah.
Cool.
Bye week is higher than his average salary.
So that was
Yeah,
my
they got to change the average
$25
salary like a weekly salary or something.
So that was my
but they're doing
$25
it
guy.
since the
So
beginning.
according to theory, I just made up $2 more. So I'm 5. Let me see. I'm $3 over still. But I got my running back, so I don't care.
Wally, do you like David Johnson in Houston?
Yeah. I think he'll do well with. I think he's an upgrade over Lamar Miller, and Lamar Miller's always been decent.
Well, you've done a good job of saving some money away this time.
Yeah, no, this is always what I do. I like having the most money after about the first 30, about the 40 players go.
Yeah, but you never do.
What do you mean?
Every draft you've done, you've.
No, I've been disciplined this time. You'll notice this is also the first draft I don't have alcohol.
That's fair.
And nothing is kicked in yet.
Correlation.
Oh shit. I was a little bit too slow on that, but also I like David Johnson. I don't really like him for 20. You can get him for 15. Like you can get him for 10 to 15. I love him in that range.
Bot's just doing it now. Bot's seriously trying to troll me.
Oh look,
yeah. He's just trolling himself at this point. Like we're gonna get guys we want.
No, he clearly has an agenda, which is cool. I like it. Give me another draft where no wide receiver 2 goes for 50%, and let me figure out what the hell I'm supposed to do then. Because it's only happened twice in 53 drafts I've done this year, so I need more data points. He's doing me a service, and I think he knows that. Someone named Cancer Dancer is making a post in our Discord, and I'm scared. Hold
Cancer
me
Dancer.
I saw that.
You might say I'm so scared. I need you to hold me closer, Cancer Dancer. But
hold me closer, Cancer Dancer.
You know,
I just feel like singing.
Cancer and Dancer and Vixen.
Oh, hold on. Andy has some input from the world of Grey's Anatomy. Cancer Dancer of what?
It's from Grey's Anatomy.
What is it?
And she had like rectal cancer, and so they did surgery on her. And when she
What's your relationship to the letter E?
farting and pooping. And so
Okay.
they gave her like a bionic sphincter.
Okay, I need you to come over here, and I need you to share this into the microphone, because this is... Andy's going to explain Cancer Dancer. She knows the origin of the name.
Well,
Oh, really?
Hold on, get on the mic, here.
oh Jesus,
Get on the mic.
this is embarrassing.
No, it's not for... It's
Hi,
embarrassing, but not
Annie.
for you.
It's nice to
No,
finally
it's
meet you.
embarrassing.
Talking to the mic. You don't have to put the headset on.
Okay, there's an episode of Grey's Anatomy where a patient comes in who had like rectal cancer or something like that, and she was a dancer. She was a ballet dancer. And when they took out whatever pieces of her, she had uncontrollable farting and pooping. At one point, she said that when she went back to do her like a dress rehearsal for a new thing, it was like spin art. This was all part of the episode.
How'd they fix it?
So they fixed it by giving her a bionic butthole, basically.
Stop it right now. Shut it down.
$6 million butt.
Shut it down, he says.
I have never wanted to watch Grey's Anatomy more.
I'm going
to say that right now.
I've never been more in love with my wife. I'm going to say that right now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Evan, when you give your
Oh, I
wife
love
a
Grey's
script to
Anatomy.
read,
She just kind of mutters this off camera, and I'm like, "There's no way that is not good radio." Come on, man. Like,
Yeah, no, you did the right thing. This is fantastic.
and
I love it.
they call her Cancer Dancer.
They call her Cancer Dancer, but I love the spin art joke, which is like, the dress rehearsal. I couldn't go to the bathroom, so it was like fucking spin art. Well, she didn't say fucking because it's ABC, but yeah.
better than calling her Pollock.
Okay, what did I miss during that whole rundown? I gotta go through draft results here. I was
You missed
for 19.
Tyler Higbee, Zach Ertz. Basically, you missed nothing.
I missed nominated.
Is 8 like? Oh my god, 18 for McLaurin. I'm trying to think if I hate that or like it.
I'm
McLaurin F1.
lukewarm.
I kind of like it. I think.
No, I like it at the price. Anything under 20 for him is good.
Yeah, McLaurin. They're gonna be playing from behind a lot.
Yeah.
Did someone just drop out?
Yeah, what happened?
Was it me? I've already got booted once, and I almost got stuck with Mahomes for 30.
Plastic T came into the
Plastic T.
voice chat.
Plastic T.
Yeah, what's up?
All right. How are you doing, Nemesis?
Silence.
This one here is in real time, not
Probably
the.
doing.
Sorry.
Jabro had. Oh, sorry.
I'm so angry. I was memeing and I missed Terry McLaurin.
What is for those of us who aren't?
You missed Cancer Dancer. That's what you should be mad about.
No, I was memeing on Cancer Dancer.
Oh, okay.
No, did you-
Oh, never mind. My bad. Okay.
So you heard the Cancer Dancer story?
I heard the Cancer Dancer story. I asked him, what's his relationship with the letter E?
I didn't understand.
Oh no, you didn't hear
He's got
Drunk's
no E's,
wife's
I get it.
explanation for Cancer Dancer. Did you hear that?
Oh, yeah.
The Grey's
Okay.
Anatomy connection.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Wait.
Oh, I should nominate somebody, huh?
Yeah, Jimmy.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Ooh.
Where's the nomination button at?
Oh, okay. Mash it.
Not having any sounds.
You
Stop.
really want Tyler Lockett, don't you?
I'm just here to remind everybody that he's
To
getting
mess with-
drafted.
Hey, you keep doing you, man.
I love Tyler Lockett.
He's getting drafted as like a wide receiver.
I'm
30 when
indifferent
he's
to
about
Tyler
20.
Lockett, honestly.
Yeah, Russell.
No,
I
I like it,
love
but
him.
I just, my problem with Tyler Lockett is how excited can you really get for Tyler Lockett? I feel like it's a very low.
He's not going to be top 5 ever,
No,
but he can be top
and that's
10.
not.
Yeah.
No, he's also consistent. He's a
Not last
decent guy,
season.
but
Not last season. You saw
Last season was
You know when
came
Tyler
up,
Lockett is the
Metcalf went
scariest?
up and Lockett went down. It
Yeah.
was like you could see it.
part of that's going to be that he's not the guy to own there.
He is the guy down there.
I disagree.
No, Metcalf.
You think
Metcalf
is the guy?
Yeah.
is going
I
to be
hard
a stud.
disagree.
Metcalf,
I'm with Carl on this one.
okay. Well, you can be on the wrong side unless you're with. If you're on the Metcalf side, that's the right side. I mean,
Maybe 2021, but not 2020.
Oh, I wish so. We got a couples bet.
I didn't get DJ Shark though, which saddens me.
honestly, I thought this was going to go a lot worse for me with the strategy. Evan, thank you for the notes yesterday. I feel like I'm killing this draft. Even though I only have 2 players.
You always feel like you're killing the draft.
If you don't walk away from an auction draft feeling like you killed it, you did it wrong.
Oh, boy.
That's true. That's true. We can both agree on that.
Yeah, I won't disagree there, but I'm very sad about my DJ Chark loss.
The second draft that I did yesterday, I was talking to you about, where I ended up with money because like I waited on money and another guy had a lot of money. The other guy who had more money than me let me outbid him on everything in the middle for those fringe players. So my team was just loaded.
I need to make some smart financial decisions. Oh wait, what the heck? Is that cheap?
Yeah. Yeah. Did you just notice Devin Singletary? I was hoping I'd be able to sneak in and get him.
What?
And then everyone's like, wait, he's not going for $6.
No, they're just...
Nor should he. How much of a threat do you guys think Moss is to Singletary?
Big.
Coin flip.
A lot. Singletary's might
Really?
not be good.
I think
Last year he was good.
He was...
do I have
Hold on my stats here.
No, you're right. He wasn't. He was good.
Who am I
Like
fighting?
he looked better than Gore, but he never
that's
got
the
the
thing is-
opportunities.
You watch the game and you go, "Oh, he's pretty good," but then you look at the
Yeah.
stat sheet and go, "Oh, I guess he's not that good."
The
He looked better than
He
Gore.
wasn't good was because he wasn't utilized properly. It felt like because they were letting Gore like take the workload. They were using him on third downs. They were using him sparingly, but when he had the ball, he was electric. Like Devin Singletary is.
Oh, the bot went for Brady.
He looked better than Gore, who is the NFL's Betty White. Although you're right, I'm looking it up.
Are you saying Frank Gore has blackface on? Is that what you're
Oh,
saying?
God.
Ooh,
I'm-
it's a
I'm the
mud
only
map.
one here who can say that joke.
I'm saying whatever you want me to say. Although I'm looking it up, you're right. He had well over 5 yards per carry, so that's pretty good.
Singletary is not bad. He's a great value right now, especially if you go like wide receiver heavy at the top.
Let's see Chris's team. Robinson,
Oh,
Thielen, Mixon,
No, he does not
Montgomery,
have the best
Woods.
team.
He does not have the best team at all.
What kind of meme is this? I'll put 4 on him.
Is this opposite day?
Oh, am I getting 100 for $4?
You can have him for $4. He's gonna
Hurt.
tear his ACL anyway.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh no, he tore his ACL the year before. He should be fine.
Yeah, we'll make it.
Are you Chris?
Ronald Jones.
I don't know what to make of him.
No one bid on Ronald. We needed to teach fake plastic tea a lesson. For nominating Ronald Jones, he deserved to be stuck with Ronald Jones. That was a punishment he should have had.
I would have taken Ronald Jones for $1 if my
I mean,
Oh, I guess for $1. No, I wouldn't take him for $1. I want $1 is $2 too much for Ronald Jones.
No, but look at my team. I'm kind of desperately needing a backup running back, and he would have been a fine backup running back for $1.
No, you don't. You want a backup running back who's not going to be a backup running back.
I mean, David feels like he is an $8 running back.
Nope. You can get Vaughn for cheaper, and he's going to do better.
I think Bruce Arians also believes he's an $8 running back.
Okay, so I have breaking news. By which I mean Jeff has breaking news and shared it with me. Dallas Goddard has a hairline fracture in his thumb.
Yeah, it's not really breaking.
Worldwide football absurdity news breaking.
So what you're saying is nominate Goddard for $1?
Yeah.
Oh, that hurt.
Yeah, call me RoboCop because I would not buy that for $1.
Okay, Metcalf's going.
That shouldn't surprise you. We just talked about him.
Like
The guys who are bidding on him are the guys who think he's the guy to own.
Absolutely true.
Look at X Lunatic trying to talk shit to me.
I feel like the Curtis Samuel, DJ Moore argument from last year is the Metcalf Lockett argument from this year.
And not bad.
That's why Lockett wins. You might get a game-winning week out of DK Metcalf because you get like a 60-yard touchdown, but you're going to get that consistent top 20 wide receiver out of Lockett.
Hey, I'll put one Shroot buck on Tyler Lockett beating DK Metcalf.
What's a Shroot buck?
I mean, you guys better start spinning. You can't take that leftover money home.
Yeah,
Oh.
you don't know that.
Isn't a Shroot buck?
I'm not going to. There's so many guys I want, and I'm
Dude,
going to be
this
able to outbid
guy has
people
Miles
for it.
Sanders and Gordon, and he's talking crap. And Ingram.
His marking ram?
Let's see.
Ingram's
Hold
not-
on. I gotta make sure I get the right guy.
Ingram's a good own.
Batcher Ingram.
Ingram.
Mark Ingram is canceled, but
I
not
already know him when I'm
not in the political way.
Big trust.
Come on. One of you bots has to do. Oh, I'm getting Andrew Luck here, aren't I?
Do the needful.
I'm getting Andrew Luck.
He played with fire.
For those of you who don't know, last year, after
remember.
Luck got hurt, after Luck retired, Evan thought he would screw over bots, and he screwed over himself.
Yeah, the
And
next
so did
day,
I.
like 2 days later, I nominated him, thinking I could catch some people
That's
who were
fine.
showing up late, and it was hilarious.
This doesn't actually screw me over because my tight end would have gone for $1 anyway.
It especially screwed me over because we were in a 2-quarterback league, so the limit was like 4 quarterbacks.
Yeah,
So I had like
Whoever just nominated Will Fuller, you did it about 1 round too early.
hold me closer, cancer dancer.
You could have gotten him for half that price
Oh.
if you waited.
God, that's so funny.
I don't know what Tony Dancer did with Cancer Dancer, but Cancer Dancer from the letter E.
I think I just showed you guys a lesson on why you don't do.
Yeah, I'm gonna not.
Okay, ex-lunatic, you wanted us to spend money. How the fuck do you like me now?
I was just bumping him up.
Get him. Get him. Fight him.
You don't like
Injury
something?
relief.
I like selling. I just don't like his quarterback. I mean, I
Yeah,
have no clue. I have no
Whoa!
clue.
he was good with his quarterback last year, so.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
I will put a full dollar on the fact that Cortland Sutton will not be the best wide receiver on that team. And possibly not even the top 2 wide receivers.
What? Huh?
I can't name another Denver.
Royce Freeman.
Okay, Judge
No.
Judy, right? He's on that team,
Judge
right?
Judy.
And Hamler.
And
Hamilton. Hamilton.
Are you gonna say Gordon too?
Hamilton.
Hamler.
Gordon and Judge Judy?
I
Both
now.
rookies. Both rookies
I'll,
we
what
got
did you
in
say? I'll take that bet. I think Sutton's the best receiver on that team this year,
Put it on the
Okay.
board.
even though I let the other guy get him.
Oh, it says my turn. Shh, I'm nominating.
But Jabro's not allowed to bet me anymore because I keep winning.
I like how I somehow have the 5th most money left with my $22.
Hey, I have $17. Somebody should probably bid on.
I gotta start swinging around my money.
I can't fight for Diggs, or else I would. I already got enough wide receivers blasted.
He's on a hate campaign, so I think he's gonna do awesome this year.
Oh, he's on
Diggs.
dude.
I mean, he's already
He
awesome,
always
but
does well.
yeah, he
The
always.
fact-
But now he's want to show up. He wants to show up to Minnesota.
This is what we wanted to see. 78 versus 78. Who's willing to spend the bigger percentage?
Jimmy's, well,
I can't blame him. Diggs is way undervalued. He's like Lockett. He's going for way cheaper than he should.
He's like
fight.
Hunt.
Damn it.
He was the number 2 on the Vikings when he shouldn't have been, and now he's the clear number 1
Yeah.
with a better quarterback and a better offensive line.
I'm going to let you take him because as much as I think he's undervalued, this is close to his value, and there are other guys I think that are going to be comparable that I can get much cheaper. I'd
He's
rather
the last-
flush out my roster.
He's the last in the tier.
You pushed him to the right value, and you took the
Yeah.
biggest pot in the
Yeah.
pushed it down. So
I just feel he's the last in that tier. I mean, there's no,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's hard for me too because Diggs is a guy I just love. He's one of my favorite receivers.
don't do this to me, drunk.
ex-lunatic, calling you guys out.
dude, that
Fucking
guy doesn't know
shit
what the hell
all
he's
day.
talking about. He can't spell either.
I get it. Axe lunatic. I finally got it. Took me forever.
Yeah, you're gonna pay up for guys if you do the save route. You're gonna pay more than the average person because you save to get those mid-round guys.
Kyler Murray
Yeah.
for $8. Well, in a 14-team team, what you just said is especially true in a 14-team league because the odds that a couple other people are doing the same strategy just go up 20% more.
Yeah.
Goes
Who
up.
am I fighting with? I'm gonna lose this battle.
Kamikers.
Yeah. You are going to lose this battle.
Cakers. I'm going to join the battle for fun.
Good. I was gonna wait to nominate him till things got lower, but
I was too, but at the same time,
here we are. Here we are.
A former lunatic, and he's all maybe why? Like I'm trying to hit on him or something.
That was a good pick. That was a good bit. Goodbye, Willie. Can't speak.
Oh, see
Goodbye.
now
This is, I have my guys in the middle, and I'm sure half of them will hit, and the other half I'll build my team into waiver wire. That's how I always do it. So I like having money now. Ex-Lunatic doesn't understand how much better my team is going to be than his, but that's okay because I don't think he's an ex-lunatic. I think he is very much a lunatic.
Got the goon flavor of the week running back up. Hey, how do we check max bid for different teams?
Go to the teams. If you click on the person,
on their name.
I just see it.
Click on their name. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So tables and a microphone.
I'm gonna give you an olive branch. Would you, in our bet, do you want to include he has to play a certain amount of the season?
No, just in a 16 games, whoever's got the most.
We're betting
yards.
$1, right?
$1.
You said you'll bet $1 for it.
In this
That's
economy,
what I thought that was.
Okay.
In this economy.
Yeah, but it's Canadian.
Oh, that's true. I'm the real loser then.
Well, I will say Tyler Boyd's a guy who's been dropping, and I think he's good value. Like, he's one of those mid-round wide receivers that's awesome.
He's like on the lower end of the Diggs Lockett argument, right? Like,
I don't think he's the same tier as Diggs at all. But also, who else is there to compete? AJ Green, he's already got an injury. Ross, I mean, good Lord, that guy's just... Didn't Ross go top 10? John Ross? Like, he was a top 10 overall draft.
He was
pick.
Seattle.
Really
He was Seattle.
he's
No.
really competing against T. Higgins, which is his real competition. And I haven't heard much about T. Higgins from the camp, which either is a very, very good thing or a very bad thing.
No, Tyler Boyd, I feel like Tyler Boyd is going to be the guy that
I'm not.
John
Burrow leans on.
is 9th overall.
Jabro, $2 for Drew Brees is pretty good.
Did I get him? Oh,
Yeah, you got him.
sweet.
I can't make myself go for a quarterback who's almost 40, or is he even 40 yet? He might be.
He's about 50.
39.
Yeah, but you forget last
shoulder
year
is
was
47.
10 years
He
ago.
throws his agent touchdown.
Although in the forehead
okay
metric,
with
he
me.
is leading, and we all know that large foreheads lead to championship Super Bowls. So
Good one.
Honestly, I already have my dumb tight end, but because ex-lunatic bit on him, I just wanted to do that to say fuck you to.
this is the year to have two dumb tight ends.
Huh?
If there's a year for two tight ends, it's 2020.
Well, you know how you cover the injury to Dallas Goedert. You draft Evan Ingram, who's known for staying healthy. That was my logic there.
yeah, Dallas Goedert. Who should I?
Okay.
You know what? Okay, I'm gonna hold to the drink rule.
Nice $2 opening bid.
Hey, average salary 2.6. I'm safe.
Hey, I see what you did.
Get Jordan Howard off the dang board.
Jordan
I'm
Howard.
happy to get Jordan Howard off the dang board for look, and it's not even a Bears homer thing. It's just he's the starter. $4 for a guy who's going to be the lead back in the team.
I mean, Kenyan Drake couldn't do anything there.
The guy with talent.
Hollywood.
No.
What do you think you're doing, fake plastic tee?
Not this game.
Yeah.
I like this game. Keep going.
This is a revenge for. I can't. This is the Galladay revenge. Made me up pay for Galladay. I'm gonna make you up pay for Marquise
yeah.
Brown.
Week,
False.
2 weeks in a row.
I want to say
Brown.
I was the only person
love
who
Brown.
thought Marquise Brown
Brown.
was a first-round dynasty draft talent. Like, no expert had him that high. I don't understand why. I am very happy to have him on my
The
team.
draft Discord for Reddit would agree with you because everybody was in love with him.
Really?
Yeah.
Everywhere I heard there was like, he's coming off of surgery, so they were afraid of that.
But in Dynasty, who cares?
That was my thought, but it lowered his value. You know what it was? It was a foot injury though, which
this is one of my favorite $4 players, but I just don't have it in my budget.
Yeah, Marvin Jones he's consistent.
Yeah, if you need somebody to cover a hard bye week, he's like 6 points.
All right, who do I want to nominate?
He's good for 3 catches, maybe a lucky touchdown. He's generally more than 6 points, but
you can have him.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh,
really?
I'll
take James White for $1, but I only bid him because I figured someone else would take him, but I'd be happy to get him for $1. This is the part of the draft where I do that. I'll put a guy I'll be happy to get cheap, and if I don't, I don't. All right, actually, I'm at the part where I got to start looking at the guys I'm going to keep. Latavius Murray.
Jeff Howie has been hyping up the James White show.
James White's always been fantasy relevant, so it's hard to argue it.
He doesn't have the splash factor, the wow factor, right? But yeah, he'll get you.
You mean a permanent, one of the greatest defensive minds to ever grace football is your lead coach, and the offense isn't splashy? Tell me more of this.
I meant the player himself.
Yeah, but that's your head coach is going to greatly affect.
Good luck, ex-lunatic.
Oh man, this is actually $10 is still pretty good for him. I feel like 4.4 average salary is low. Cowboys.
No, it is too low.
And he's going to be their number 2 for a while until CD finally kind of gets to the point. Yeah, but with no preseason and anything, it's going to take even longer for that wide receiver to take that step.
LOL on scraped players.
Jimmy.
We'll see.
Show me what you got, Jimmy. Emmanuel Meanders.
Oh, God.
You know what? I've kind of been grabbing my receivers.
Yeah. It's always hard not to like.
Oh, you know what? Okay, I don't mind next lunatic now. He just told me I have a good team.
Jimmy.
You do, but it's always hard to hate a team that has Christian McCaffrey because he can do the work of 2 or 3 players. So.
Yeah, you have your RB1 and your wide receiver 1 right there.
Plus you didn't pay $150
wide receiver 2 or 3
for $4.
If you just use his wide receiver metrics from last year, it was insane. Players, Cook. I bought his faith in Cook.
Oh wow, this team is. I didn't even realize these rosters are so low. I do feel like I have too much money, but actually no. $28, I'll get my 3 guys.
No,
gotta figure out who they are.
Yeah, so just go pick 3 guys.
Your team's really good, dude. Your team is the best team I've seen
disagree.
in a while.
Yeah, it's totally the best team.
Have you not seen? Where did it go?
Don't get me wrong. I'm first in line to hating Waleed, but I'm like, damn, dude.
I think.
Well, that's the right decision. You should hate me.
I think Navi actually has the best team, but that's just me.
Okay, I gotta figure out how I'm balancing this out.
Navi,
I know what I'm doing here.
Navi, who doesn't have an RB2 yet.
Yeah.
Why did I bid on this guy? I already have a quarterback. What the hell is wrong with me?
Quarterback.
This is why I practice drunk.
Yep. So you can
all right, I'm turning around. Easy it is to win me over. Actually, it's like he's not that bad a guy. He's being positive towards me. I'm like, all right, I don't mind him. Oh, I'm so dumb.
Cameron Newton.
All right, what are the? Oh, damn it. Okay.
See, the thing
I just
is,
realized that Jimmy played me.
Like,
what time?
In snake drafts, this is one of my favorite last round picks.
What time?
No, I didn't mean it like that, dude. I meant, what do you mean?
No, it came off like that. You should just own it.
I know. I know. I shouldn't have, though. I apologize for that.
That doesn't hurt me.
Oh, you're talking about Rodgers?
No, I
still don't.
I can't
Oh
afford.
no, I'm talking about Waylead.
I gotta focus on my running back.
I'm not getting. I don't think I'm getting Rodgers. I think someone's going to screw me over, but hopefully that's not the case.
No, you have the money. You're number one.
Yeah,
for
you have the money. Yeah.
Let me see. Hold on. The only person who can get me already has Breeze. Brian. I don't know if Brian really wants Rodgers.
Not only does the only person that can get you have Breeze, they also have Cam Newton. So they're doubling up on quarterback. So like a third quarterback would be.
We're playing best ball, right?
You can't have your.
Waleed, I'm guessing you didn't read my sleepers selections in the draft kit.
I don't read. I don't look at other people's
in
predictions.
Wally's defense, the draft kit is like 300 pages long. It's like
no, but
it's like
I've always been
long.
I always do my own individual research on that stuff. Like I look at what I want and I try not to. I don't because the problem is if I read other stuff, it'll influence me, and then I'll go with the consensus, and then I'll be pissed when I didn't go with my instincts.
All I'm saying is on our handy little chart, I put Rodgers as my QB sleeper.
Yeah, no, that's the same for me. I think Rodgers is top 5 quarterback this year.
He could. He really could. On the back of AJ Dillon's thighs, he could get carried to top 5 QB.
I don't get how Goddard's thumb
I get
injury.
for $2.
Goddard's thumb injury was posted as an upper body injury. But doesn't that depend on where your thumb is at the time?
Depends on how high your hands are.
Yeah, I don't know. Seems like that's flexible.
If you're tying your shoe with the lower body injury.
Right.
Well, the thing is, his thumb actually got severed and impaled into his chest. So it's an upper body injury.
That's fair.
Oh, I don't want that. Let me bid.
I'm pretty happy with that.
That was a mistake. But help.
Put on the call.
Shit.
You fucked up twice as badly as I did on Goddard's.
Listen, I like him, but I already have Travis Kelce.
You have now officially paid over 25% of your salary on tight ends.
Why people like Hurst? I don't understand it.
He's going for a discount.
Okay, going for a discount is like every tight end except for 3.
His team name possibilities are endless.
Okay, now I know why Evan's drafting him.
Oh shit!
True. It's all based on poetic meter.
First donut.
Dang it!
I'm fake plastic tea.
I liked it hurts when I furt.
Hit him up. Do it, cowards. I don't know why I'm trying to self-sabotage either. Like, well, how does taunting you guys help me? It doesn't.
There you go.
Oh, I'm happy. I really do like my team. I mean, my wide receivers. I don't like that I don't have a stud number 1 wide receiver, but my running backs I think make up for it.
Yeah, I don't like Fournette.
You can end it on that. Yeah, Fournette.
Fournette was an RB1 last year.
Fournette's fine. Fournette's great.
Yeah, he's good.
The fact people are getting Fournette in the 3rd round of snake drafts is an embarrassment.
Yeah. No, every 3rd round I will take him.
He's if I have a front top 5 pick, I will always get a tight end or a wide receiver on pick 2 because I know I can get Fournette on the turn.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know about tight end. Yeah. Did you say quarterback?
Like because if you're like in like a 12 person, that's like pick 18, 20. I guess where Kelsey and Kittle go. Or there's some wide receivers that sometimes fall that far. Like you might walk out with Hill if you're lucky.
All right. What do I want to do?
I'm just being really nerdy about snake draft math.
What's a snake draft?
It's where you line up a bunch of snakes and you pick your favorite colors.
Sounds lame.
Wait.
Yeah, it's what.
Who nominated
spin art.
And,
who nominated Chicago? Who the fuck do you think nominated Chicago?
Who nominated Chicago?
I nominated Chicago. Deep dish pizza.
I would have bid more than $1 if one of you guys went after me too.
Yad.
It's not pizza. Actually, it's cake flavored pizza, and you guys just got to accept this.
Waleed, where are you born?
The flavored cake.
New Jersey.
Oh, okay. So as a guy who was born in Chicago, I might have a greater claim to Chicago-ness than you.
Yeah, but I lived in New Jersey till I was 2. I don't remember New Jersey.
I lived in Chicago till I was 2, so yeah.
Oh. So we just miss each other.
Yeah. My parents were. Oh yeah. My parents were like, you know, the blizzard of '78. That's when I was born, and my mom had to give birth to me on the couch because they couldn't get out. And I weighed.
Were you born in January?
February. 8th, early
What's
February.
your birthday?
February 8th, man. We're all the football community founders.
That's
in
right.
February.
We're all Februarys. I forget that.
Yeah. And
no, because I know that I was close. Like I was right around that because I'm 78 too.
And I was
Let's make a rule that you have to be born in Q1 in order to be part of the team.
Well, hold on. I was 10 pounds, and most of that was water weight in my head from the abnormal birth. So I pretty much do anything my mom asks ever. Because, like, wow. Birthing a baby with a 3-pound head.
Get it, ex-lunatic.
He wasn't as bad as we thought, because he liked my team.
Yeah.
He's an asshole.
He was worse. He was
He's
worse.
terrible. He's awful. I'm just a narcissist.
Oh, I was gonna nominate Cooks.
No, you weren't. Shut the hell up. You all suck.
Yeah,
What do you guys
well,
think of? What do you guys think of Cooks?
With that exact reaction, I was gonna nominate Cooks.
He's a steal. He's a steal at any price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any price.
Well,
this is
people know who he is, and now
This
he's
is criminal. He's going in the 11th round snake drafts, which I just learned what they were
Yeah,
5 minutes
stupid.
ago. It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
Guaranteed 1,000 yards every year.
It happens every year. There's a guy who just goes way too low.
It's gonna be
And
like the
funny thing
first
is,
few weeks. A
you
bunch of
can't-
guys
you
are
can't
gonna.
call him a sleeper. It's stupid.
First few weeks, a bunch of guys are gonna. Yeah, I was talking about it with Jeff today. I'm like, it sucks that Brandon Cooks is going for like 3 because in all my mocks I get him, but in my actual leagues with you guys, he's gonna go for like 20. So
Yeah.
I have no useful information.
I'd go for at least double the 3, like because generally, because he's not gonna get nominated early, so most people are kind of poor.
I'd take him as my wide receiver 1, honestly.
I would take him as my
I'm down, Evan. This guy is so sad that Tom Brady isn't talking about him this year.
2. Yeah, but he's got Cam Newton, which is arguably, when healthy, a better quarterback.
Okay. Oh yeah, talking about Cam Newton. So that's going to hurt James White a little bit there, Willie. Just a little bit. Because Brady wasn't doing any running.
Quarterbacks are better for running backs.
Not James White style running backs.
No, definitely.
Not between the
Oh, yeah,
tackles.
of course he is.
Yeah.
Like dump off passes or
Dump off. No, like in
screens.
dead serious. It's actually better for him. Like there's a lot to be excited for with James White, especially since they should get him for $4. Like if he didn't go for over $4, I would have bet on him.
I feel like you're underestimating Bill Belichick's ability to maximize his players' ability.
Wait. Who's gonna be running the offense on that team?
Josh McDaniel.
Yeah, exactly. It's not gonna be Belichick at all. Belichick's doing one thing, and he's having the time of his life now.
I disagree. I think Belichick is still running that stuff, which is why when McDaniels leaves Belichick, he turns into an idiot. Well, no, that's not fair because he's still an idiot while he's on the Patriots.
McDaniels was an idiot when he was like literally the youngest head coach of all time.
Don't do this to me.
Hardman.
No, because if you go watch game footage, whenever the offense is on the field, Belichick is talking to the DBs. He's not. He's basically retired right now, but his retirement is coaching defense.
Yeah,
and making
he's a natural defense.
He's having the time of his life, and I love it because he's, as much as I hate him for being him. See, now you guys are really going for my heart.
Yeah.
You made your choices.
This is how it is. You know, you can mock draft with idiots, strangers, but then you actually get into your real draft with people who are good, and it's like, fuck, it's war, dude.
It's war. You guys know my love of Zach Moss. I feel like
you're
the
only reason I like him.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
You know, like Jimmy Bryan and I suspect we're all waiting on the same guy to see who plays chicken. Or we're playing chicken to see what happens.
Who picks him first?
Tariq Cohen.
Huh? Yep.
Whoever picks him first.
Will Lutz.
Whoa.
No. Not even
Waleed, I have no clue who the fuck you're talking about.
We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong, but
Waleed
there's
and
a
I
guy.
met Will
There are a
Lutz.
couple guys I'm waiting on.
If it's
Waleed
Rob
and I-
Gronkowski,
Yeah,
then you're right.
Waleed and I met
one.
Will Lutz. I asked him why he only has one L in his name. He laughed and just kind of walked away.
it's too. Oh Lord, here it goes.
That's funny. We did. Oh my god.
What I
Even
really-
without the sideline passes, that was fantastic.
What I really wanted to
Like,
ask him was why he was staying over to hit the arm weights. I was like, "What? You're the only person in here. Everyone's left. You're doing the bench press." I really wanted to ask that, but I felt like maybe they would, escort the Dolphins would be like, "All right,
Yeah.
your ticket's gone." The
I just
Saints would be like,
my favorite moment was like Sean Payton talking to those guys, looking at us like, who the fuck are these guys? And then just walking away.
That was good.
Like, I don't
That
think I
was
need to
awesome.
talk to these guys. And he's right. We
yeah,
don't
he's-
do anything.
No,
we're not important.
You're right. He's not in our league. We're way above Sean Payton's of the world.
I would have just been begging to see their draft room.
Oh, their draft room cost like
Why?
what was it? What
No,
was
the
it?
meeting,
It was like
their meeting room is cool.
Oh.
it's like $6 million
Let 'em have 'em.
they spent on that room.
Yeah. Oh no, that facility is gorgeous.
It's crazy. Like each room costs beaucoup $1 million. It was crazy.
As somebody who watches college tape for fun, I would have just been a little giddy.
my big regret though was the recording, so we weren't able to go and watch like the second half of the college championship games with everyone in New Orleans, because I feel like that would have been real fun.
Yeah, we had to work. It sucked, kind of.
But you know what? Yeah, that's a very small regret because it was still really fun. All right, you guys need to keep spending all your money because I have my two guys I need to get.
I hope you like Kerryon Johnson, Carl,
I don't know who that
because
is.
you got him.
Hey,
He's an unknown.
I like this.
No, not Kerryon Johnson. I don't know who Waleed's.
I know exactly who it is, but I wanted Kerryon Johnson because I needed.
It's the most famous Muslim Jewish name of all time.
Kerryon.
It's the
Mohammed
best.
Sanu.
It's the best Muslim Jewish connection since Chromeo.
I just got a running back one for.
And just so people don't think I'm just spouting random Jewish nonsense, Chromeo calls themselves the best Muslim Jewish connection in history. I'm not. Yeah.
No,
I honestly don't know what you're
I
talking
don't been
about.
have to be the best.
There's a band called Chromeo. Tariq Cohen I know is your guy, and I'm going to illustrate it by doing this. And it's a kind of a Muslim name and a Jewish name. And there's a band named Chromeo, which is a Muslim guy and a Jewish guy, and they call themselves the
Waleed,
Muslim
Tariq
Jewish
Cohen, you'll notice
They actually
I'm
call
not bidding on
themselves the
him.
Only successful.
Because Cohen is not
so
my guy.
happy. I'm so happy right now.
Oh, did I F myself?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
I was like, that's not
Oh,
him.
Cohen.
Cool.
Oh,
Dave!
There's
Hey,
Dave.
Dave coming in. I don't, yeah,
It's my boy
don't get me
Dave.
wrong. Cohen's nice, but he's not. I don't find him like useful in fantasy
I'm
because
so-
they use him sporadically.
Remember last year when you had to like talk me off the ledge several times? Because I'm like, why is Tariq Cohen my RB2 in my PML?
That's who you were waiting for.
What's going on?
That's my guy.
I'm gonna bid this fucker up.
Do it up. Get him up there. Get him up.
I'll
Evan
take
always
another
says
kicker.
he'll pay
That
$3.
wasn't my guy. That was
Who did the thing where they said Jason
that was
Tucker
the
in
plague ship I
the
just
past
sent to your
6 years
team.
was never less than a kicker 10 or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's never been the number one
Yeah.
kicker.
Oh yeah,
he's
that's
never
right.
been the number one kicker, but he's never
He's
below the.
all-
Yeah, like 10th or
He's just
something.
always just like
Yeah.
you're going to get that like 8 to 6 kicker placement. That might change now that they have a good offense, though. Like that's the way kickers can get those points.
I love Justin Jefferson this year.
Welcome to.
Well, maybe not this
They
year,
don't.
but next year.
No, this year's a good
That's
year.
how
for
much
him.
we love him.
Yeah.
What you're
His only
saying.
competition is Adam Thielen, who's going to be in the slot. He could break out as an X.
So Waleed,
Yeah.
what you're saying is you're banking on Jefferson moving on up.
Oh,
God.
Jefferson Airplanes. There's some good team names too.
Evan knows the team name.
Eat the poo out of my beehole.
Eat the poo out of my
I'm so
beehole.
used to talking in front of children, even though they're not here.
2 more.
Good lord. Now I feel better.
Okay,
That
there
was
you go.
fun.
Here it goes.
Have you guys figured out who I was waiting for?
I had a feeling it was Dobbins.
I was thrown off because you didn't mention me and the guys who's waiting for him. The guy who watches Ohio State football obsessively.
Oh yeah, no, Dobbins
is
is the guy who's getting everywhere.
In terms of like how I rank them for like the draft, Dobbins is my running back 2. Now that has nothing to do with how you rank them for fantasy, because the teams they go to and everything else affects that more than this who I wanted to.
Well, your team is freaking balling, dude.
God damn you, Jimmy!
I ain't gonna lie. I usually kind of don't like your teams, but your team right now, I'm like, this is amazing.
Oh, you go more.
I don't think you liked my team in the Dynasty draft either. Last year.
Oh, I don't know anything about Dynasty.
Is that your max?
Oh, not that. I'm
sorry, $9.
There you are.
It was good. It was better than Jeff's.
I got squeezed out on Alexander Madison, who's like.
The Dynasty League is cool. Or sorry, the Experts League is cool because it forced me to like rethink my whole barbecue strategy. Because I'm like, this doesn't work for 2 quarterbacks. So I like spent a lot of time being like, what the hell did I do wrong here?
You should write an article called Barbecue and Barbecue Q, which is for the second quarterback.
Q2.
Barbecue Q. Barbecue Q. Oh, God,
squared.
It's very close. Yeah.
You just do barbecue with like you really happy and barbecue Q with you really sad, because now there's 2.
No, you're right. Your original pitch was right. Barbecue Q is right.
BQQ.
Yeah.
This is one of my breakout picks, but I got Carson Wentz already.
I should probably get a wide receiver too one of these years.
Maybe. You know what though? Slayton's still there, and so is John Brown, and they're safe.
Receivers. So
actually, John Brown's probably going to be worth more with Diggs on the team than he was by himself.
I agree.
That's Mike Valverde's argument.
Yeah, because they're rolling their coverages to Diggs. They have to. I mean, if you keep him single, he's going to burn you.
It's just what the fuck is Josh Allen?
It's going to spread the field out like 3 to 5 yards.
No,
maybe a little less. Than that.
I'm really excited to see what Buffalo's offense does because it has the potential to be really explosive.
Oh yeah, a lot of them do.
I mean,
there's a lot of exciting things.
It does, as long as Josh Allen doesn't turn into what
Mitch Trubisky, you can say it's
involved into at the end of the year.
Josh Allen
is a read and run for 6 yards.
I love when
no, because Josh Allen runs and Mitch Trubisky stands there. Josh Allen will always be slightly better.
What are you talking? Well, no, you know what? For the first half of last year, Trubisky was staying in the pocket because he was trying, but he was running out of the pocket in the second half.
Turf all year.
I'll never forget Josh Allen rolling in to a game against New England, and the flight got delayed, so he rolls in at like 2 a.m. And there's like 100 Bills Mafia people in New England at the airport waiting for him, and it's like 0 degrees, and he just starts doing selfies with all of them. And it's 2 a.m. Nobody's happy, and it's 0 degrees. He's like, "Come on, give me your phone. Let's go."
I got a selfie with Josh Allen.
Yeah, he spent like half an hour taking pictures at 2 a.m. in 0 degree weather.
Oh, this one really hurts. I really wanted.
So you guys liked Mac over Dobbins, huh?
Yeah.
See,
I like.
I have Dobbins over Mac.
You fool.
Nope.
Are we putting this on the board? Are we putting this on the board? I will put this on the board.
Put it on the board.
He's thinking about it.
My team sucks.
See it in the stream. There's like 2 veins starting to pop out. His fro's going a little wild.
This is making me rethink barbecue's usefulness in 14-team leagues, because even with 150 for Saquon, I've got a nice skeleton here, but I'm having to comb through the dregs to try to get some good guys.
I gotta step away for a second, guys. Sorry.
Just do what I do. Queue up somebody you don't want and then go pee.
The plan that I had going into this, I feel worked out perfectly.
You've got a good team. I would not be angry if I walked out of a draft with your team, even though some of those guys aren't like my guys.
I'm really impressed. Yeah, well, that's how I evaluate. I'm like, I'm not looking at my guys. I'm looking at guys I know Waleed likes, and Waleed has a team full of dude he loves. You know. And I didn't mean that as a backhanded compliment. I meant that
that's not necessarily true.
I meant that as a forehanded compliment. Like, you really worked it. Good job.
like at some tiers, like the difference between X guy and Y guy is so small that.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I don't have a bunch of guys necessarily that I love. I mean, I do have a lot of them, but a lot of these guys are just guys that I like that I thought were at a good price, that were being undervalued. Like Tyler Boyd, I don't love him, but I like him, and I like him a lot at $8. So,
See, I don't
Jordan
like him.
Howard, like
I don't like him for $8, but it doesn't matter how much they cost at the end of the draft. What matters is are they on your team or not.
I'm just
And I love him on your team.
surprised, actually, and I can't say the name because I got to check Drunk's roster really quick. Yep, I can't say the name. It's my turn to nominate somebody.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're about to say, FPT.
You don't know what to say. You have no idea. There's probably two names I can't say right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think you think that the one I just thought of after that is the one that you're.
No.
I'll tell you.
I know. I think I know one of them.
I'm gonna message it to somebody in the Discord.
Nice. Good, smart move.
Don't do it to me because I think it's my guy, and I already am.
No, that's fine. If you know, it's fine. Because
Yeah.
I'm saying we're gonna hurt Drunk. There you go.
Well, let's see.
Yep.
Oh, those aren't my guys, but yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think they were your guys. I think I know exactly who your guy is, because he's not like on my high list, but I know why he'd be on your high list. Or I understand why he'd be on your
It's
high
not.
list.
If you're thinking Anthony Miller, it's not him.
No, God no. Who the fuck would draft Anthony Miller? You can get him in the waiver wire week.
Don't get me wrong. I won't. Yeah, but I will pick him up on the waiver wire because I like
Oh,
Anthony
100%.
Miller to breakouts.
Oh, Anthony Miller breakouts. There's one week a year.
Oh, you do
And-
know. Oh, you know my guy. Never mind. You absolutely know my guy.
Of course I do.
Ah.
We've talked about him, I think.
Yeah, we have.
God, I want to bet on Adrian Peterson because he will get carries, but I want to give drunk Adrian Peterson.
I don't. The only guy I want on Washington is McLaurin. Everything else, you can keep it.
Yeah, McLaurin. Adrian Peterson could be the quarterback, and McLaurin will still make catches.
I'm trying to think of what I was talking about with the Washington team. Because last week when I was doing the radio show, my joke was, I think calling it the Washington football team is the right thing to do because Washington went neutral because they knew if they made a choice, it would be the wrong choice.
I think did I tell you my theory about the NFL stepping in on that too, by the way?
No, but I'd love to hear it.
So I feel like the NFL stepped in because they're investigating the ownership, and they didn't want the current ownership to name the team if they're going to boot him out at the end of the season.
Oh my God. I would actually have a little bit more respect for Roger Goodell if they booted Snyder.
Well, they never publicly say they're investigating either. They're doing the right thing, but they probably came and said, "Don't name the team," because that way, the bad taste of the old owners, like if some of the stuff that's being investigated comes to fruition that the Twitterverse is whispering about. Those of you who watch the replay, you can go do your own research. I'm not going to.
Greg
Spread
Zerline
love.
for one. I go up and take a piss for 1 second.
Yeah, but you got AP though, so good job.
Yeah, you got Peterson.
That's a good,
Congrats.
really
Future
boring.
Canton.
It's a good boring flex that will give me 5 to 10 points on bye
In
weeks.
2010, that would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, at the end of the day, he's a backup that can cover any week because he will still get us the 5 to 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll get his 20 runs for 6 yards.
Is
just
he-
like Frank Gore.
Is he the next Frank Gore? Yeah.
Oh, he's already Frank Gore. He's been Frank Gore for 2
Well-
years. Frank Gore's
You know what?
better than Frank Gore.
But I
I
mean, he's going to
disagree.
play like 15 more years before he
I
becomes.
think I would argue that Frank Gore aged better.
No,
Like,
Frank Gore's
in the
a better
back half
Frank
of his
Gore.
career.
Frank Gore is Thanos. He's inedible. Like he will just keep going.
Duke
Even when he
Johnson.
shouldn't. Jimmy.
Oh.
Jimmy.
Hey, I'm not complaining. You take
Yeah,
him.
David
I want my
Johnson
guy.
at his knees. Yeah, no.
He's playing on the phone app, and he saw D. Johnson. I thought that.
Oh, I love it. I'm getting my guys. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, you'll get your guys.
I'm trying to see if anyone can what the max bids are.
Oh, you positioned yourself to get and to beat me out on people that I wanted, which is just depressing.
Oh no, Jimmy can still get someone unless he's. Let's see what you got here, Jimmy. Yep. You're my only competition for my guys.
But Wally, do you understand why I can't say those names with Drunk's current roster, right? Like,
100% understand.
Yeah. It's like we can't say this.
This is good. It reminds me of last year in my 14-team league where over half the people had my auction values just printed out next to them. And I was like, all right, I got this, and I won the whole league. The key is bid way higher on two dudes that you know you're not going to get in the very beginning. So they're like, well, is he lying? What is going on? What's going on? All right, I'll take no offense. I'm taking.
I don't do auction values. I shoot by the hip for that, but
yes,
I do.
Yes,
personal
you
range.
should shoot from the hip and then later make it up in the back end.
Yeah,
that's my whole point. Yeah.
Yeah, there's been.
But I do love looking up auction values so that I can play with that to manipulate other people's choices.
I pay attention to it when I do my mocks, and I kind of get an idea where people go. But
auction values are good for trying to get other people who have the similar values to spend money where you don't want them to.
Yo, how long before a bot nominates Geis?
I think he's been removed.
Nope. He keeps popping up in my searches, and it's annoying as crap. Because,
I believe the term is canceled.
Yeah, it should be. I think that's why the whole thing was invented.
Oh. I am in love with AJ Dillon. I'm not drafting any more running backs, so.
If it was a keeper league, I'd be in love with AJ Dillon too.
Keeper dynasty, he's a guy that I'm definitely eyeballing because even if next year, AJ Dillon is going to be
that's just it. He's the only running back there next year unless they re-sign Aaron Jones.
Well, no, he won't be. They'll get someone else, but here's the difference. Aaron Jones is a guy from the other regime. This is their guy. This is the guy they drafted.
Oh yeah,
that matters.
Yep, and if a Shanahan follower likes a running back, that running back's getting snaps.
Yep,
and getting yards because I'm pretty sure that Drunk could get 2 yards per carry in a Shanahan offense.
Dude, I am huge and played fullback freshman year. So yes.
You're not a small person. I'm just saying that the speed that the NFL runs,
yeah, my parents wouldn't let me play football.
I stopped playing because my studies started getting bad from feeling weird head stuff. But yeah, I was a classic. If you want 2 yards, I get you 2 yards. If you need 5 yards, I get you 2 yards. Kind of guy. I am a large person.
You were a point core. All right, what do we got here? I need to nominate somebody that I might want, but don't want.
Won't be mad if someone takes.
Yeah, because I'm at the financial point in my drafting where that's the. Okay. How much time do I get to nominate?
6 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a good bid.
Thank you. I was like, kicker.
I knew it was coming too. I knew Evan was doing that.
I knew too. I can't upbid on the kicker right now.
But also, 100% agree with him doing that.
Yep.
I was surprised I got Zerline for $1, but since Evan went to the bathroom, that's why.
I've got $2 extra, and it's worth burning one. It's still worth burning one of them, so I don't have to waste precious moments of my life thinking about kickers every Sunday.
100% agree.
Yeah. That's why I did it because I need some running back depth, so I need to save my couple of dollars I can fight with. I was like, you know what? Yep.
In my big money league, every year somebody proposes changing the rule for the next year to no kickers, and I'm borderline. I don't like to punch people, but when people object to it, I really just want to go full on Braveheart.
I think kickers are an important part of fantasy football.
I don't understand the hate of kickers because you can win leagues if you understand how to manipulate kickers.
It's random nonsense.
Okay, you won't win leagues, but you can definitely get a point advantage. Is what I'll say.
That's I'm so happy that I didn't mention those names right now.
That's right. On the podcast today, Jeff pointed out, he's like, even though Justin Tucker has never been number 1 in the last 7 seasons, if you look at the names above him every year, it's just a random scrambling nonsense.
It is.
By the way, is it Wismal, Wally? I gotta learn the.
My name is Waleed Ismail. That is my full name.
That explains the. Got it. Okay.
You can call him Ishmael, maybe.
Can I call him late for dinner? nominated the wrong indie wide receiver.
Disagree.
Yeah, I like Paris Campbell for one.
Over Pittman?
Who? Whom? Huh?
The rookie that the head coach.
I don't like second-year wide receivers break out. I like the guys who are going to break out. Paris Campbell was considered by many to be one of the top receivers in last year's draft class.
He was Ohio State. I watched him. He's good.
Yeah,
I'm all about the Pittman experience.
That's cool.
Just because the head coach is such a.
Wasn't Campbell hurt a little bit early in the season last year too?
He was.
Yeah, between that and his between that and Luck going out, that kind of cratered his value last year. But I think he's going to come back strong this year.
Oh, he's good. He's definitely good. Like, it's between him and Pittman for the number 2 wide receiver. Whoever's the number 2 wide receiver in a Phil Rivers offense is still going to be valuable. Just a question is how valuable, but I think fairly.
Because I know Jimmy's going to take my guy, and I can't outbid him. For the last guy, I got to figure out a backup plan.
Let me click on your roster and see what.
Yeah, this is rare where I have 4 guys. I can only put $1 on them.
I'm so happy. I don't know who I'm... I can't say these names.
I don't have any more dollars to bid, so you can save it. My max bid is $1.
Somebody last year in my money league with people who drink, where we get drunk before we draft, I was telling people to draft Sammy Watkins for the entire draft, and no one listened to me. Somebody finally got him because they thought I was trolling, and like won 3 weeks because of it. And he bought me a beer.
Oh, fuck yeah! I'm getting my guy.
You are getting your guy.
I am getting my guy. I said earlier, I'm only taking receivers from this point on.
Nyheim Hines, by the way, is the perfect like $1 running back, $2 running back, because by week 3 you'll know if he's valuable.
I think
I agree with that.
I think the moral of Walid's draft is what he said, where nominate a guy you like early, and you can get him for pretty close to market value. I think that while that's not a absolute must, which you know from articles I kind of depend on, the bigger your league, the more that actually kind of works and cements your team down.
Because it was a 14 team, I felt that worked more to my advantage.
I think I'm 100% on board with what you just did there.
Yeah.
No, it's I agree with it.
And I also
usually
because
I'm
it's a 14-team league.
In my experience, that works like 1 out of every 3 times, and I'd rather it work, every time. But in a 14-team league, it really set him up real nice.
Shame.
Yeah. The other thing, too, is because it's a 14-team league, I'm not worried about getting 2 top 15 guys. I just want 1. But I want 1 top 5 guy.
Oh, I want 2 top 15 guys, no matter what I'm doing. Let me mortgage the back end. I've done some time wedding planning, and wedding planning, it's like you got to get the bride the dress she wants, and you got to get the venue they want, and then you can just fuck all when it comes to invitations or catering or literally any goddamn other thing.
Like in 2020, right? Because like invitations can be done electronically basically now. Like
yeah, totally. They don't have to be like hand stenographed or whatever. Like I almost called barbecue strategy wedding planner strategy, but me, I know my target audience. So, but I'm like, if I ever come up with another strategy, it's gonna be called wedding planner strategy.
Chase Edmonds is a good $1 player.
Oh yeah, who got that? Brian, good job.
These are some of the running backs I've been trying to be quiet about because my running back depth is Darnell Henderson currently. So
mine is AJ Pearson and some guy named AJ Dill Pickle. So yeah, that's why I always flex a running back because it's.
Oh, I got Chubb. Like I got a dynamite running back. Like Chubb is only going to get better if that offense steps up, and he's not going to get worse because.
Yeah, no, I agree. I Chubb's one guy. The only reason I won't take Chubb is because I don't really trust Cleveland for what his price is going to be. But if there was a guy I was going to take on Cleveland, it'd be him easily.
Are you kidding? With their new coach, I'm all about Cleveland this year.
You know what? Now that I think about it, I was a big fan of Stefanski. So that's who they got, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually kind of agree with that.
Stefanski created a high-producing Diggs, a high-producing Thielen, and a high-producing Cook.
Yeah,
you're fine. Tight ends are kind of screwed on. Cleveland right now, but everything else will be fine. All right, who am I going to?
I don't even like Austin Hooper, so it doesn't really change anything to me.
Okay, so people can still fight with me, so I got to be careful with this one.
No, the only person who can fight is me.
Yeah, this
And
is why
if you want a
Waleed.
guy who's not I told you I'm taking a wide receiver.
Whereas
So
ESPN, you have
congratulations.
ESPN, you have to.
If I can't get Alexander Madison, I got to get Paul.
You should have just put $2 to make. Oh, actually no. At $1, the only person who could outbid you is me.
And ESPN, you have to click some random stuff, but Yahoo lets you one click the max. It's nice.
Yeah. On my nomination, it was either Edmonds or Pollard. I went Edmonds, so yeah, I'm with you.
I think I like Edmonds just a little bit more.
Me too, because I have no faith in Kenyan Drake.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, there's the argument for it. Like Madison, Pollard, and Edmonds are kind of.
It really comes down to it's comparing who do you trust more, Zeke or Drake? No question. You trust Zeke.
My thing right now is I think Dallas takes such a high step up that they're gonna run Zeke less because they're gonna be ahead so often that Pollard's gonna get some value throughout the year, just being, fourth quarter we're up by 20, put Pollard out there.
What do you guys think of Joe Burrow?
I think he's worth $1 risk, and if Trump gets him for $1, that's perfectly fine.
And
I agree.
With Thielen.
I think Burrow's going to put up stats. Like, I don't know if he'll necessarily win game, but I think he'll do enough counting stats wise to be of some value.
My reasoning is I have Josh Allen and Matthew Stafford, two guys who are going to perform early, but they run. Well, Stafford's just broken; he doesn't run. So there might be
quarterbacks.
And to make up for ending up with $20 every time,
there might be. Yeah, usually I don't do this, but Josh Allen and Matthew Stafford. Josh Allen might get injured on the run. Matthew Stafford might be just broken back for life. I need a guy who I know can grow. Usually I don't do this, but right now I'm like, Joe Burrow is definitely obviously
this is a good year for two quarterbacks.
Not a shower.
Plus COVID.
Hey-o.
Plus COVID.
Boston Scott. Hell yeah, David. Way to go.
He was on my list. Nice job.
Relevant.
Am I missing something with Mike Williams? Like, why is he falling so hard?
No, he's getting lost, and that's I mean, it's the quarterback question, but
just a quarterback question.
Yeah,
yep.
That's fine.
I can't imagine the quarterback being able to do either Tyrod Taylor or that rookie being able to do like a third read.
Yeah,
but
if you're not
at the same time, I kind of feel like he's a talented enough guy that you're going to get cheap. Like, I wouldn't have spent $9 on him. It's just I wanted to end with $0.
It's just you have Eckler, so it's like if my first read, Allen is not right, shit, I'll just dump it off to Eckler, who's going to give me 12 yards.
Well, the problem is Mike Williams is going to be the fourth read because it's going to go Allen, Eckler, it's Higbee, right?
Hunter Henry.
Hunter Henry, thank you.
I think Williams is going to be ahead of Henry, honestly.
But still, it doesn't matter. Read 3 versus read 4.
Yeah.
It's not
no, I get what you're saying.
That line sucks.
I'll still take Mike Williams at the back end of a draft because he's a first round talent. He's a talented guy.
I'm surprised you didn't take one of the guys I whispered here.
Also, there's a 50% chance that Keenan Allen and Hunter Henry will tear their ACLs.
Oh, then he could.
Thus increasing. Yeah.
50-50.
One of them is going to die this year. We don't know which one, but we know.
If they don't, then we have shifted into a universe where 100% doesn't mean certainty. It's probability. The laws of probability have shifted.
I actually think I might have jinxed Mike Williams, and it's going to be his ACL that goes this year.
Do you think KJ Hill has so much value, by the way? I will be blowing up the Discord if that happens. I will be blowing up the Discord to grab. You guys know me on the waiver wire, announcements. I will blow the Discord up.
That's also why I'm so obsessive about the auction, is because before the podcast has helped that I'm on, but before the podcast, I don't have any time to study anything except the stupid mainstream media pundits' idea of the waiver wire, and I never come up because everybody has the same idea or better. So that's why I've just been so obsessive about auction.
You just got to be a no-lifer like me.
I just have
just be aware of everybody's roster, 6 players deep.
I want to point out that I just got a text from my wife telling me to calm the fuck down or your friends will have to go home.
See, you shouldn't have pointed at your kid.
Oh yeah. Obviously, I'm hitting the wrong person. Sorry, I would not actually hit my wife. I'm sorry. My wife would hit me though.
I was gonna say
and
earlier,
she would be right to do
earlier
so.
when you're like, I pointed to the door for my kid, and we're like, that's all right. And I was like, but your wife. You could never do that. None of us could ever do that. Like, I think all of us married strong women.
Is it gosh dang it?
Bullshit. I could do that.
Really?
I give no fucks.
My partner is partner at one of the largest law firms in America, and I could do that, and I could survive, but it's not a tactical advantage, honestly. Like,
yeah, the difference is I support my wife. So,
wait, what?
what's she gonna do?
I don't support.
What's she gonna do?
My wife.
What are you gonna do, honey? What are you gonna do?
Ooh.
50%.
I mean, I support my wife in that if I left, she's gonna spend $100,000 on childcare, and also, yeah. I think we can all admit that we have strong wives.
I'm single.
Get
You have
out.
a strong left hand.
I'm strong.
No, shut the hell up. Marry a strong woman. That's my thing.
That would be the goal.
When I got married, I didn't have a bachelor party. I had a roast, and my logic was I could do whatever the shit I want after I'm married. My wife, if I could be like, Annie, I'm gonna get some coke and go to a strip club, and I'd be like, you got a designated driver, right?
Nice. I got gun home.
She'd be like, yeah, you got a DD, right? All right, don't bother me anymore with your questions. Like,
You know, the one thing I will say, oh goddamn, I had a thought, I lost it. ADD is a hell of a thing.
get on my meds,
was I
dude.
could-
My ADD
I have a
meds have
strong
me
wife.
locked in.
I can't do medication.
Okay.
It fucks up my stand up. Like I know we were talking about this in New Orleans too.
That's fair. Yeah.
I can't, like, when I do stand up and I'm on ADD meds, I can't connect to an audience. I feel detached, and you can't do it.
That's the thing.
It's
And
hard.
I've been on ADD meds since I was 2, over 40 years ago. So yeah, I can see how
Yeah.
it's not quite the same thing.
Yeah.
My mom was like, yeah, my son hasn't slept in 4 days, and he keeps running himself into a wall. And finally, the doctor was like, we got some new thing called ADD. Let's give that a try. And then she was like, he fell asleep within 5 minutes. Like,
New thing. It's just,
I remember that with Zach too. That was I always found it funny when every doctor who saw him within like 10 seconds was like, is he medicated? Like, he should be medicated. This kid.
Oh yeah, I remember when I was talking about with you about Zach, and you're like, yeah, you were like, he's hyperactive. I'm like, okay, so you know if he's hyperactive, does he ever get tired if you exercise him? And you're like, no.
No.
Let me check with my wife, and your wife was like, hell, fucking no. And I'm like, yep, that's my wife's brother runs 100-mile marathons. Like, we never get tired. It's the fucking worst.
Yeah.
It's cool when you want to do business and we're charged and we have to do a thing, but goddamn, it's rough when you're trying to raise kids.
Oh my god, I can't even imagine. Like, I remember telling my wife that like you had twin Zachs, and she was just like, "Oh my god, that sounds."
I remember
it's 4 times as worse.
We were talking about the possibilities, and we didn't even discuss having twin boys. We're like, okay, it could be a boy and a girl, a boy and a girl and a girl, or whatever. Yeah. And then because we just couldn't handle, we were just so in denial. And they told us we were having twin boys. I remember my wife and I was like, we were sitting in the room after they told us that, and then she needed to get in their scan. I'm like, I think we both need like a paper bag. Like, oh my god, this is the goddamn fucking joke.
Oh, I feel sorry for. Was that a bot?
The bot?
What happened?
Jason Myers isn't Seattle's kicker right now.
Oh really? As the guy who lives in Seattle, what AM radio station have I not been listening to? Who's the kicker?
They just signed somebody.
Kathy Ireland.
Damn, I must have missed that. I believe you. I just must have
Thinking about
missed
somebody
that.
else.
Unnecessary roughness reference there.
Thank you.
I love it.
Oh no, Jason Myers says, who just signed a kicker? There's a team that literally just signed a kicker today.
Well,
And
that'd be the
I believe it's
Giants.
Seattle. I'm
They're
not trying to
anybody.
doubt you. I believe it's Seattle.
No, it's not Seattle. I just confirmed.
Is it the Giants? Because they need a kicker.
It might have been the Giants.
Oh, I need to mute.
Because what's his face got released after doing the felony DUI thing.
Yeah, I'm checking the waiver wire right now.
Wait, the Giants had a second kicker that was released due to
No, the first one.
embarrassing scandal.
No, it was their only kicker. What's his name? Forget the kicker last year. He He did a felony DUI, and then
The guy who beats his wife a lot.
He does that too.
His wife's the soccer player wife. What the hell's his name?
The Giants.
Yeah, the kicker.
Okay, the Giants kicker last year, I think, got banned from the Giants for life because he had 21
Josh
domestic
Brown.
violence. Yeah, Josh Brown. Is he still the Giants kicker?
No. He was in the Giants kicker last year. Was what's his name? He was the kicker.
Josh Brown was like, yeah, he's done.
He was the kicker 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah, like they eventually cut him, but it took him a really long time to do the right thing.
Rosas?
Yeah, was it Rosas?
Rosas?
Yeah, Rosas was the kicker last year. That sounds right.
Okay, cool. Sorry, a year ago was 10 years ago to me, so sorry.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it right now. I know it was somebody. I remember seeing it in like the Twitter alerts, being like, "Oh, that's a name to remember." But since none of my leagues are drafting soon, I kind of just let it slip because it's not gonna be news by the time I draft anywhere.
This is my guy. Hawkinson's one of my sleepers this year. I love him so much.
Keep on Hawkinson, the free world.
Oh yeah, TJ Hawkinson, definitely.
Yeah.
Anybody?
Although, like, I am concerned that he says his ankle's still not right, but I still just.
He's one of the few tight ends that can actually have like a top 5 week. That's not Kelsey. I don't know about the Rivers as a bot.
Oh, ex-lunatic. Well, that's what you get, ex-lunatic.
Oh, boy.
You hurt our feelings earlier.
Okay, Jimmy.
I'm starting to feud back. Now that he's gone.
He's gone. Now that he's not here, that guy was a dick.
It's not like he's in defeat. I was saying it before. I don't know. Oh. I love.
Still moving on.
Well, this was fun, guys.
Time to see. Time for
thanks
the
Discord Superstars for providing some awesome banter. I really appreciate it.
Yep, Jalen Rager's good here.
Yep.
Perfect. Sonny Michel is not good.
That's also. Oh, that's not the one you messaged me, but that's the one that I knew Evan was going to go for. I should have messaged you back.
Sonny Michel?
No, Rager.
Jalen Rager.
Receiver this year,
Yeah,
Rager.
I would have been too on him, that's for sure.
I feel like if he was gone, I would have gone for the second person I messaged you. But
this is
said
where Yahoo needs a pass button because bot could just hit the pass button here and like this draft would be over 15 minutes over.
Yeah.
ESPN took their pass button out. Oh, one more thing I wanted to say. Last week I said ESPN had renamed all their auction leagues salary cap leagues, and I didn't understand why, and I thought it was weird and kind of dumb. And now I understand why. Everybody's renamed their auction league salary cap leagues, which doesn't quite work because salary cap is a completely different type of fantasy football. They need to try it again.
Yeah.
But I apologize. I didn't realize the reason why. And
I think they're rebranding it to make it sound more like
it's
NFL.
saying we're having an auction to own people who
Players.
are mostly of color is problematic.
I didn't even think of that connection.
I didn't either, and I wouldn't have said that had I known. Yeah, so I just wanted to mea culpa for that.
100% that's what it is.
I just thought they were just trying to rebrand to something a little more exciting sounding because
No. It's being socially aware.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's smart.
And while
Also check out the Yahoo thread if you want to see how people respond to social awareness, or just any Twitter thread will
or
do
just
it.
blow,
You don't need that one.
Or just blow into a dog whistle for 15 consecutive minutes if you want the same effect. Like, God, I don't think salary cap is right, but I do appreciate.
I'm pretty sure it's the Twitter responders who are blowing the dog whistle.
We need to come up with a.
Other people I value as high as Curtis Samuel, I bid my dollar.
We need to come up with a new name besides salary cap.
You guys did not appreciate how good that joke was.
I got it. We all got it. We like it.
Oh yeah.
We need to think of a better name than salary cap because that's a different format. But I get that it's a placeholder, and I didn't know that when I said it was
Washington football team.
Yeah, that's totally fine. The Washington chocolate chip cookies that when you bite into, you think they're raisins.
I am all about the Washington Golden Retrievers, and I would be tempted to change my fandom if they became the Golden Retrievers.
Like Air Bud?
Just the Washington Retrievers. It has a good name.
Air Bud Golden Retriever.
Why they gotta be golden? Why you gotta bring race into this, man?
You know what?
No, that was toothless. I was just kidding.
I just like my shiny toys.
He just hates black labs.
That's-
All labs matter.
See, that got you the laugh
Speaking
that
of
you
dog
deserved,
whistles.
motherfucker.
There's this gorgeous lab for adoption near me, and I don't have a yard, and I'm just super sad.
We had a golden retriever because I remember my kids and my wife begged me. They're like, "Well," and I'm never home. Like once I'm done with work, I'm out doing stand up. I'm always out. I'm like, I can't take care of a dog. They're like, "We'll do it." About 3 to 6 months later, we gave it to another family to take care of because they weren't doing it.
I've seen it time and time again. My family's the same. I'm like, look, you're just not. My twins, give them 3 years, they'll be responsible enough. But right now, it's going to be me taking care of it instead of working from home, making like some semblance of money.
Yeah.
I can't do it because I don't have a yard, and if I don't have a yard, I can't get a dog.
Yeah, totally.
I will say the one thing
I appreciate that attitude.
Yeah. The one thing
I grew up owning not golden retrievers. I grew up owning English settlers.
I grew up with I grew up with a dad.
The most energetic dogs.
I grew up with a dad
the ADHD of dogs. Right?
I grew up with a dad
the ADHD of dogs.
I grew up with a dad who would adopt dogs while he was living in a van.
But,
so I'm like, hold on.
But working dogs just do take. There's the nomination that I was kind of waiting to happen. Working dogs just take a lot of energy.
See,
oh my God, she's so cute.
The one thing I'll say about that golden retriever, he was a beautiful, really, like he was super hyper, but he was also smart because I'm pretty sure he potty trained himself because I can't picture how the kids did.
Dogs like that are scary.
I used to
dogs that are smart. Golden retrievers are super smart. Like they'll find their way through things, but you don't think they're smart because they're so happy. And let's face it, the happier someone is, the dumber you think they are. That's just how we treat things.
High energy dogs, I wonder what the adoption rate for them is, because like after people get them thinking they're cute and stuff, and then find out how much work it is to have a dog that needs to be walked more than once a day.
I had a volunteer.
No, I didn't. Oh no!
You got Derek Carr.
To be fair, I actually think Derek Carr is a deep sleeper to end up as a top 12 guy.
I'm the least homer.
I'm going to say it because everybody here has the guys. I was going to get Jalen Samuels.
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Tricky.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's going deep.
Come on. It's like Alexander Madison.
I used to have a volunteer gig in an apartment where I would take abused cats.
James Conner that they trust. Trey Edmonds?
I would take abused cats in from that were going to get put down, and I would train them to not attack children, and then give them to the Humane Society again to give them to children. I don't know.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot. Yeah.
Malamutes and Huskies.
See, and this is the reason why I kind of like Carr this year.
I'm not a
Because of Ruggs?
Yeah.
Ruggs, not Drugs.
Ruggs is so good.
Ruggs?
I was busy reading Twitter and talking, and I got distracted, and I got Derek Carr.
This is why we practice. You got to practice, because I'm going to be reading Twitter to my damn actual auctions.
And Waleed was talking about how the happier people are, the stupider you think they are, and you got Derek Carr.
That was
I'm glad you brought that one up again,
Brian. I'm glad you brought that back on the table because that was a little weird. I agree with it, but
I think it's a legitimate thing people do, and I think it's stupid.
The fat of the land is a quote for a reason.
Yeah.
Terrible.
So this has been Race Right Chat.
I'm okay
brought
with
to you
this
by
team.
Tostitos.
I'm okay with this 14-team league team. I'm okay with this.
Well, you should be over the moon about it, or you failed.
I'm over the moon about it.
Patrick Mahomes, great. Odell Beckham, Keenan Allen, great. Le'Veon Bell, David Johnson, solid. Darren Waller, suck my balls. Calvin Ridley, great. Devin Singletary, great. AJ Green, you failed. Marvin Jones, amazing. Yeah, your bench sucks and your team's good.
Who are you talking to?
You, Brian.
That's not my team.
Sorry, Dave. Talking to Dave. Okay, let's go back to Brian's team.
You know what? We're at that point where we probably should start looking into teams.
Ben Roethlisberger. I'm looking at Brian's team right now.
Let's get my team.
Ben Roethlisberger, qualified. He's a body.
Yeah.
Mike Evans, Terry McLaurin. That's solid.
Yeah.
Aaron Jones, Zach Moss. Ooh, you better have some. Depth there.
Marlon Mack on the bench though is who's going to probably be in that spot.
I feel like Marlon Mack is going to be in the Zach
Yeah,
Moss
he does have
spot.
depth.
Yeah.
One of those
Chase
guys.
Edmonds is a nice sneaky guy there.
Chase
Yeah, I'd give it a
Edmonds,
solid
Moss,
B plus. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So what team we're going to next? Oh, let's go to mine, honestly, because I just want to let you guys see what an A+ team
really
is.
Good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, he's a body.
Yeah. Metcalf and
really
Boyd.
is. I agree with Brian there.
My receivers are hurting a little bit, I think, because Metcalf and Boyd. I don't have a true number one.
I don't. DK Metcalf. Tyler Boyd.
No, because your bench is better than your starters.
Yeah, you don't need a number one. You got
I
Gallup.
forgot I had. Yeah.
You got Gallup, Brown,
We're
Metcalf, Boyd. You don't need shit.
Yeah, and even Mike Williams. Shit.
Yeah.
I don't like that you got Campbell and Mike Williams because you already had some shit, dude. But who cares? It's like $1 players.
Yeah.
I feel like you should have gotten one of them and then gotten like a deep running back.
Christian.
I was debating it too, but but honestly, my running backs I feel so strongly about because like McCaffrey, Fournette, Akers, I think are all like Howard are all starters.
Christian
and
McCaffrey,
then Dobbins, I think,
epic fail. Complete fail.
F plus.
Once you got Chris McCaffrey for 72, your path was like just outlined in golden bricks, dude. It was really cool.
And I told you that's why I made a point of being in a number one draft, number one nomination.
I'm gonna start
spot.
testing that in 14 teams leagues because it doesn't work in 12 or 10, but reliably enough. But damn, that really lets you.
I wonder how good it would work with like a tier 2 guy, like someone like Austin Eckler or like someone in that running back range. Josh Jacobs.
I think I'm going to start testing it out honestly because I kind of want to see like if I can find a pattern on
because
that.
I've said that time and time again. I've said that time and time again. The nominating a guy you want early doesn't work, but I don't test 14 team leagues enough, So I'm wondering if maybe that actually is viable for 14 team leagues.
Ooh, we're getting a lot of feedback.
And he's gone.
I'm number 2 in the standings, which is what really matters.
How do you? Oh, the standings. You can goose the standings. You can goose. I'm number 6 in the standings, and I have 3 quarterbacks. So that let you know how much it thinks of my team being lousy. Because the standings are just based on projected points.
But I don't see.
So what other? What is my thing?
God damn it, Derek Carr ruined my draft.
I'll trade you a roster spot for Derek Carr.
I didn't mean to. I was going to get Jevon Samuels, and I was going to be very happy.
Oh, the guy who paid $150 for Saquon Barkley also got 2 $1 kickers.
Well, if you don't know what kicker you really want.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you got to watch out for bye weeks.
Well, what do you think of my team?
All right.
Mostly wanting Ishmael to make fun of, to be angry about it because I was.
Who's talking? I don't recognize the voice.
Okay.
Fake plastic.
Carson Wentz.
Bot.
Yeah.
Bot.
Oh.
Carson Wentz sucks. Kenny Galladay and DJ Moore is fucking awesome. Nick Chubb is awesome. Kerryon Johnson sucks. Hunter Henry, I'll take it. AJ Brown and Flex is awesome. Tyler Lockett on the bench is awesome. After Tyler Lockett, I would just done lottery tickets, and it looks like you did that.
Yeah, my dynasty in the Goon
I love
League.
your bench receivers.
My dynasty, my first 2 picks were Nicole Hardman and Marquise Brown. So I love Hardman.
Yeah, McCall Hardman can be big.
I actually am excited. I'm excited for my team.
It was the right point where you needed
Kamara.
a lottery ticket, fake plastic tee, and you got lottery tickets.
Yeah, I know.
I think I'm going to destroy that league. Because if Brown and Hardman take the steps I think they're doing, then my receiving core is going to be like that. Those guys paired up could be potentially with Patrick Mahomes, Saquon Barkley, and Alvin Kamara. Like, that team could be scary.
All right, while we're still filled with substance-fueled ire, let's aim the crosshairs at my team.
Okay.
Because I love
Josh Allen is a question mark.
No, Josh Allen's not a question mark.
For $6.
Josh Allen is such a good pick. I love Josh Allen. Michael Thomas.
Of all the things to make fun of on this team, I think Josh Allen is like in the top 3, not make funnable.
Okay.
Josh Allen's fantastic.
Michael Thomas.
Is the best receiver in football.
Josh Jacobs.
Darius Slayton is very underrated.
Best fantasy receiver in football.
Ooh, I have the Yahoo results.
That's fair.
I have the Yahoo results, and they rank me 12th out of 14th. That's nice. I love some actual. Yahoo has just been rubber stamping my auctions A+, so it's nice that they give me a C-. Second is Waleed. Close third is Fake Plastic T. Close fourth is Brian. Nice. I like that I've drafted 3 wide receivers and they still are hating on me. That's good. That means they fixed that goddamn error.
3 wide receivers.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Where do I find the rankings for everyone? I can't see it.
You go to your mock draft report card. Here, hold on. I'll give you a link here.
There we go. Okay.
What did I get? How much would I got? Actually, draft complete.
This is the lowest I've gotten ever. This is awesome. I thank God. All the time I'm like, Yahoo, fucking hate me. God damn it. I'm trying to improve.
Oh, there we go. Mock draft report. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
And I don't agree with the C-. I would give it a C+, but still, it's a C.
I don't know. Because I feel like.
Where was I? Oh, what was I ranked number 1 on this one or
second?
Dave was number
1.
Number 2. I want to see fucking Dave's.
I agree, Dave. I like Dave's more than yours.
You think Dave was better? Yeah. I can't see his team, so I don't know.
Patrick Mahomes, OBJ, Keenan Allen, Bell, David Johnson, Darren Waller, Calvin Ridley.
He was the one I read first, thinking it was your team. And I was like, God damn. I like Waleed's team better than that.
He got the Tariq Cohen meme and John Brown.
I like Waleed's team better than that. The thing
I prefer that mine.
One of the errors that the rankings have is that they front load it, where it's like how many points you can score this week, and if nobody gets injured, how many points you can score that week. Whereas, really, everybody gets injured every week. And Waleed's team, which has a bench of Jordan Howard, Michael Gallup, J.K. Dobbins, they're going to start turning in dividends right around the time that his players are going to get injured.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Honestly, Waleed, I usually hate your team, and your team is the best here.
I like his team.
Thank you.
Yeah. Backhand.
You got it. I mean,
I love it. No.
You know, like your team because me and you fought over a couple players.
Hey, Waleed, what's my favorite shot in tennis? The backhand.
I
don't. Waleed.
Look at my afro. Why do you think I know tennis?
Well, Waleed, you outscored Ex Lunatic by over 100 points. So fuck
that,
yeah,
let's look at Ex Lunatic. Just fuck that dude. Like,
that son of a bitch.
This is real content. Who gets to go first?
Oh yeah, his RBs are freaking crippled. I don't mean that against cripples, but like,
especially at the value you get him at. But his bench is not there. It's non-existent.
Also,
it's Curtis
Minshew. Yeah. Also, for the record, the bot did not save $150 Saquon Barkley Jake from getting last place in predictions.
Wow.
Nope.
I'm surprised.
I mean, how could he not with Giovanni Bernard as his backup running back?
Good Lord, that guy still... I swear to God, that guy was a waiter at a restaurant I was at last week.
Value.
I couldn't tell because...
Value.
Giovanni's
salary is a dash.
I'm just really.
I loved when Giovanni Bernard was a rookie. How Hard Knocks bumped him up so high in drafts.
Oh yeah, Hard Knocks.
He went for 58 in some damn league, my big money league. God damn.
Hard Knocks has changed some of the way that I draft because they're bumping guys that I thought I could get away with.
I also hate Hard Knocks for
here, guys.
Showing that night.
Here, Brian.
I also hate Hard Knocks for when I was like, oh, DeAndre Hopkins is so good. Nobody knows it. And then he broke that dude's ankle, and like he didn't break his ankle, but I'm like, he owned a veteran, and next thing I know, his price went up $20. I'm like, fuck you, Hard Knocks.
It pushed. Eckler was sliding, and I was like, oh, Eckler's sliding, and then I remembered that Eckler's gonna be a Hard Knocks, and now he's right back to where he should be. I'm like, God dang it. No late second Eckler for me.
It's nice when you have those guys that like no one realizes. I remember I was at one of my friends. He was all about Chris Johnson his rookie year, which a lot of people didn't for some reason see coming. Or maybe I was in the wrong circles because I didn't hear much about him at all.
My football fandom time.
Yeah.
I love Hard Knocks though. It's like my favorite show.
I forgot that it's back. I can't wait to watch the.
I like the first few seasons of what was the JVC show where they took community college footballs?
Yeah. Are we still in the air?
Yeah. Do you want me to not?
Oh, okay. Huh?
If you want me to stop, I can do it.
I don't care. I was just like the option.
As Whaley did the line of coke.
Are we
still there?
I couldn't tell if we're talking or not.
What was the Netflix show? Last Chance U.
Oh, I remember that.
Who
was the guy at Hard Knocks that Gruden was just destroying last year? Wasn't he from that?
Last Chance U I love because, well, first of all, the first season was endearing because the enforcer, the heavy, was this like 5'2" Southern belle who was just like, yeah, y'all ain't in class right now, and I'd hate to go over to my computer and tell everybody kick y'all ass out. What's up? And you're like, damn, you are awesome.
Well, I mean that's just it. Like
that's my favorite football series of all time.
Hard Knocks is mine. Especially this season, it's been really fascinating.
I hear. That's good to hear because I hear it sucked. So it's nice to hear a counter opinion.
No,
please. No, I'm receptive. Please, you have the floor.
It's got me because first of all, Sean McVay is basically like the next John Gruden of entertaining coaches.
Yeah. 100% agree with that.
And just seeing his OCD like in full force is fun.
Oh, I can't wait to watch this now.
And Anthony Lynn is just like, he's kind of like better human than coach sort of deal. Like, so he's fun to watch. And also just the fascination. I don't know about how much you guys are watching the, wanting to see like how they're handling COVID during all this, but like I only watched
it for the COVID, and the COVID was good.
Yeah. And it's going to be the whole thing,
Yeah. I didn't even think this is going to be good season, but honestly, I enjoy all seasons, even the ones people are down on, because you're still getting a look in people's lives.
When there's a superstar, like I loved when Chad Johnson was on the Dolphins. And you're like, damn, you effed up.
So you got some superstars. You got. And who are they focusing on? I mean, they're focusing on Austin Eckler a lot because he's, an undrafted kid that made the team through the hard way, so he's got
they're doing two teams, aren't they?
Yeah,
they're doing the Chargers and the Rams.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, it's a good move.
They probably got to be putting some focus on Goff because he's
it's a good move also because the ratings have been really dropping. So I see why they're like, let's do LA and LA because we got a viewer base. Yeah,
well, it's also just there are two teams that are fascinating right now because they got two really interesting coaches. They got two interesting quarterback situations. One with Jared Goff having an amazing year followed by a slump year. The other with Tyrod Taylor and Herbert. So
keep talking. We're listening. You're interesting.
I appreciate that. I don't know. There's it's only week 2. Week 1 was all.
Yeah, I watched week 1. I was like, but you're kind of selling me on it right now.
Yeah, week 2 is where you get to see some football played, which is where I get interested in it. And you get to actually, I don't know. I like watching the drills. I like seeing the football.
Watching Hard Knocks is like watching The West Wing, where I'm like, good Lord, it's a bunch of people doing business.
That's a lot of the background of football, though. But
I'm like, it's all just you all understand your job.
Remember, this was the guy that we can't get to do dynasty leagues. Like, he's not into it.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm not trying to say I'm representative of the normative. Like, I'm just like, this is why I don't watch it. Whereas I watch Last Chance U, and I'm like, good Lord, there is drama. These characters have drama. God dang.
There's some drama between McVay and Goff that happens in episode 2. And some really interesting drama is a lot of and I feel bad for him because there's a lot of Justin Herbert's the red flags that had him drop a lot are we get to see them live because he only took snaps out of the shotgun with a clap. He never had to use cadence. And so now he's NFL cadence live on TV.
Oh my God, that's fascinating.
Oh, it's so funny.
He couldn't do anything without claps?
No, that's just the Mario offense in Oregon. Mario's all shotguns, all claps.
Good Lord, that's going to get crushed in the end. That would work in Oregon. That would work in the Pac-12. That would not work in the NFL. Hey,
well, that's why we get to watch a quarterback learn cadence live on TV.
Good Lord. Okay, I like that.
Yeah, no, there's some interesting stuff. The kid has all the talent in the world, and it's just not his fault that the offense is college ran as a pro offense.
Yeah, it's like some of these quarterbacks come in and it's the wrong system. They don't adjust to him. I hope they adjust to him.
Well, that's what Tyrod Taylor's for. He's not taking snaps until halfway through the year at least.
Do you remember when I wrote that article that was from the point of view of Tyrod Taylor in church? And he's like, I'm in church. I don't understand why people don't like what I do. I just do my damn job. I'm sorry, I don't do better than my damn job. That was one of our more popular articles before we got big.
You guys have started to really grow. I just think it's a good series. It's a good series. I've always enjoyed it since I got into football because it's kind of the stuff I'm interested in.
Nice. I'm eager in pursuing this discussion. It's really cool, and you're selling me on it. I am going to stop streaming just because of